3, 2, 1. Woo! Welcome everyone to Save Point Podcast episode 100. Woo! Welcome back, Brock. Brock is back.
I'm here.
He's here. No, Ben is finally back.
I'm home.
From
Europe-land.
From Europe, where the Black Plague was.
Yes, it was.
But no, episode 100. Thanks for being here.
You're welcome.
Thanks, Ben. Thanks for being here. This came up really quick.
It did.
It felt like we've got quickly, just before we get into like sentimental stuff for a few minutes, we do have a plan for this episode. To celebrate episode 100, we're going to go through the top 100 user-rated games of all time on Metacritic.
Live.
We did the critic version literally 94 episodes ago. It was really early on.
That was a long episode.
It was. It was very late that we started recording that. But we're going to do the user version now. And we're just way more better and epic now, so betterer. But
English,
yeah. Thanks for listening.
Yeah.
Been 100 episodes. This has been like we said, this has gone really quick.
Yeah.
Because
what is it? It's 2 years on 104.
It'll be 52 weeks times 2 on 104 episodes, but it will be, I think it's about 105, 106. That'll be technically 2 years of doing Save Point.
And you've been here for all of them.
Yes, I'm the only person who's been here for all 100 episodes because
I've missed a couple. Ben's missed a few.
Yeah, I mean,
it doesn't operate without you.
You can't do it without me because I'm so epic.
But not that you own all the gear.
Yeah, then that's not it. And then it's all the ideas. But yeah, no, thanks for being around for 100 episodes. There's points where I wish we were maybe a bit bigger at 100 episodes, but there's also things I think we've blown out of the water compared to where we could have been.
That's 200 episodes.
That's 200 episodes, yeah. Yeah, we're not quite at 1,000 subscribers yet, which I wish we were, but also our views for all of our shorts and stuff are monstrously bigger than I thought they ever would be.
Fuck, 200 episodes would be 4 years.
That's crazy.
It is crazy.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't feel like we started this that long ago.
No.
It really doesn't.
Not at all.
It would have been around 2 years ago that we started doing the groundwork for it all. And then, we're stuck with it. There's a lot of other save points that have popped up as we were watching beforehand. They're not very good.
No. We do love the AI music tracks though.
Save point, press the pause screen to start the game or something. I don't know. Save your life, get your health. I don't know. We saw a really cool AI song that was about a different Save Point podcast and
a lot of AI marketing.
There's a lot of stuff. And then we watched the fucking the new Big Bang Theory intro, like the spin-off show.
Stuart fails to save the universe or whatever.
Yeah, and the whole intro was AI.
Shout out Danny Elfman though.
Yeah, Danny Elfman did the song, and it was a terrible song. He usually does good stuff, but the whole intro was AI. What the fuck?
It's not a good.
It's a big television show. Like the Big Bang Theory made too much money.
Yeah, and what's the other one? What's Young Sheldon?
Sheldon Cooper, you dog.
And then they've also got
George and Mandy.
George and
Mandy.
That's in a league of its own. But
I know, but they've got those 3 shows that all did Big Bang did very well. George and Mandy seems to have done pretty well. Young Sheldon, I don't know how well it exactly did.
It did good enough that it had 5 seasons
or
something.
It was more than that. It was heaps.
Yeah,
but
heaps of shows.
For them to then say during this intro sequence saying we didn't get any budget for this, blah, blah, blah. It's like, no, you would have gone to whoever you go to get a show greenlit and gone, hey, we have these 3 shows
They're
behind
Warner
us.
Brothers, they don't need to.
Yeah, we want to do a 4th thing, and they would have just thrown money at you. There is no way you didn't get a budget. You just didn't want to pay anyone to make you.
We're getting on to a normal episode.
Yes,
but
that's maybe next week.
Yeah, maybe next week.
Maybe.
But round of applause to us for 100 episodes. We'll do at least 100 more. We'll get to episode 1,000.
So much longer than I remember.
What?
That thing. It just keeps going.
Oh, because I usually cut it off earlier. But yeah, no, we'll be here for at least episode 1,000. So get ready for that. That's when we'll be making the big bucks. That is a lot of episodes.
That's John. I'm just a head in a jar.
Yeah, Futurama things. But no, was there any high points of the podcast for you guys?
Yeah.
All right,
you're going to share them?
Well, no, he said high point. My first thought was just the low point of the the Sonic birthday video you made.
Oh,
for
don't
me.
worry. That will be getting played.
It'd be very easy to get that up again.
Yeah,
I'm sure it
actually,
would
it's on
be.
the other computer. I could get it though.
Oh, that's right. You got another one.
Yeah. That was hectic. That was episode 2.
That was my birthday.
The low point was the second episode.
No, we've definitely had some. I mean, I'm a bit sad that like some of the ideas we had didn't entirely flesh out, or that like we didn't end up putting out. Like, I mean, the Halo video definitely.
Oh,
and
yeah.
playing
Biggest
through the first
waste of
Halo
the
game.
day.
It just didn't. It just
Sucked.
didn't work in the way that we wanted. That's
No.
all right.
That was my introduction to properly playing Halo, and that was
The VR chat video also. Like we're going to redo that.
That's still in the works. I think with this setup, perfect.
Yes.
we could definitely do the podcast in
Yes.
VR.
Look forward to that,
Yeah.
viewers.
Yeah. Oh well, now that we've got
Yeah.
the green screen, yeah.
Sorry,
Ben still wants to do the
podcast in Minecraft. Yeah.
The Minecraft.
Minecraft. I'd said
Minecraft.
Yeah,
podcast
that's
and
right.
Minecraft together.
Together, yeah. Yeah. No, there's a lot of good moments. I mean, honestly, one of the better moments I think that we got a lot of extra audience recently was literally 2 weeks ago with Troy.
Troy's,
that was
a
good.
big one.
I really liked the Gabe episode. I think
Yeah, the
that was very
Battlefield
good.
one, that
That was a
was
lot
good.
of laughing.
There was a lot of laughing
showing
in that
Gabe
one.
what Rule 34 was.
Yeah.
That was pretty good. Beans had some good moments on here.
Jacob's had some
Some
good ones.
questionable
Jacob's had
Zach's
some good ones.
been fun to have.
Zach's good for just always having a laugh with something
Yeah.
silly, which always brings up the mood instead of just having Ben.
We had Molly.
Yeah,
We did have Molly.
Yeah, Molly.
Shout out the goat.
Molly the dog. I might have to bring in Stevie the dog, but she'll probably start crying or something.
Yeah.
Dumb greyhound. Love you, Stevie.
Stevie.
Stevie after Stevie Nicks.
Yeah.
Changed her name. So
That's what I was confused about because it had a much different
yeah, a
name.
very weird name.
Yeah.
So Lizard recently. Oh, I've got something on my pinky. Lizard recently adopted a greyhound. Ex-racing greyhound, doesn't like the racing scene, so they're like a lot of them don't have names. So 4.5-year-old female dog, her name was like Zelzaby or something. That's the name that the center gave her, and was just like, I'm not fucking calling her that. So she called her Stevie. Little silly puppy, little cutie. I loves her, but yeah, it's a very strange name. Originally Zelzaby or whatever it was. It sounded like almost like Zelzabub.
Well, that's what I thought it was.
The devil.
Yeah.
I thought you were going to say Zelda first up, but yeah.
No.
Not everything's about games, Brock.
Not everything's about gaming. But no, trying to think if anything else.
The delusional episode where we did the last 100.
Yeah.
Which was
Because we
what
recorded
started-
2 episodes back to back, and
2 or 3.
I think
Yeah.
this was the third one, and it was like 11, 12 o'clock at night when we started recording, and that list was the worst list I think we possibly could have reviewed.
no, I think
No,
the
you're,
worst list
you're
was.
thinking of the IGN
top
one or
100.
something. Yeah.
I think the
one-
worst list we did was when I brought that list of old weird controllers.
Yes,
So,
that
did we end up
was.
completely
No,
cutting that?
we
or?
cut that. Yeah.
That was, Brock pulled out these list of old controllers from, I don't know, fucking 84 or whatever it was. And
No,
they
it was,
were-
it was every controller like ever.
Yeah, I had a list of like, it was probably 60 different controllers. But yeah, I hadn't thought that through entirely. It was pretty bad.
it was definitely very bad.
Yeah.
Because like half of them were things that I didn't even know existed, and then the other ones were all just like, okay, well, this is a DualShock.
Yeah,
This
he'd
is
be
fine.
like, Wonder Swan. And like, I know what a Wonder Swan is because I'm like an idiot. But Ben's like,
got
I don't
no
know what the
clue.
fuck a Wonder Swan is.
I do have a question, like for our 100th episode.
Yep.
Is this the longest we've had
Yes.
like a set without changing it around?
No, because this the longest set was probably the corner set.
You reckon?
Yeah, the table. Remember, was in the corner for a while as well.
I feel like this is the longest set we've had.
No, I think this is by far the most comfortable set we've had.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
don't know,
so-
the chairs were comfortable. Camera angles were not.
Oh,
but
yeah. Originally, I know we're going like we're rattling on, but like for people, if you ever watched the early episodes of Save Point, we literally had we had like IKEA Poang chairs,
Yeah.
and they're comfortable chairs. They're pretty cheap, but they're not a metal. They're a wooden chair with like a cushion thing on it, and they're comfortable, but.
The angles are not flattering
Yeah,
on
so
camera.
the camera angles I had at the time and the gear I had, I basically had it like eye level at the same time as being on these chairs, but it meant because your legs and your butt were sort of facing up, it was basically just a crotch shot the whole time. So if you look at clips early on and episodes early on, you can see bulge, you can see everything. It was like it was just not.
And very unflattering lighting at the same time does not help those.
And then also like just the gear I had, I just couldn't look down. So that's why we've had a lot of set changes over the years. 2 years, but
still counts.
Still counts. This is probably my favorite so far. I like the depth of field. There's a lot of stuff I wish we could do here. We might
like having room.
Yes, that's the biggest thing.
The first set when we were on the 2 little tiny ass trestle tables that were like from Kmart or some shit. And then Brock and I were squeezed into one side of it, and it was like, this doesn't work with one person, let alone 2 people.
No, it just didn't work.
We got told we should probably go back to a wide angle shot at some point, but I don't know.
We
if
always
that's
hear
happen.
that. If we got like a proper set, like we've got a set down here, but like somewhere was like, this is just straight up podcast area here, not my other camera gear and all this other shit. Maybe.
Yeah, we'd like to do a wide angle.
Yeah.
It was fun, but
I don't know. Give us
didn't
12
work well
months. There might be options. Things might happen. Who
Need
knows?
a dynamic cam operator, get someone to do the punch ins.
I would love that.
Yeah,
I
it
would
looked
absolutely
hectic.
love that. I've talked about plenty of times that I love Mega 64, and on their podcast they do have a camera called the Kev Cam because one of the guys works there. His name's Kevin, and they've just got like it's like a camcorder, like they're more expensive, like 5-6K ones, like money wise, not quality. But he'd go over and he'll just punch in because it's got like a really quick crash zoom and things like that, and it just makes jokes sometimes. I wish we had that, but sadly we just don't have. We don't have money to pay me to do this, let alone some other random person have a crash cam. But that would be hectic.
There would be
Some
of the jokes, and especially like just punching in on Brock's face would be hilarious.
glad I'm still the butt of the joke. Welcome back, Ben.
You're welcome, Brock. It's been what, 7 weeks of not bullying you?
No, you were here last week. You just weren't on camera. You made plenty of jokes then
Also,
as well.
the episode that we recorded just before you left went up like 3 weeks ago. Yeah.
I didn't watch it. I saw all the clips from it.
It went well. I think it went well. But with that, I'm very proud of what we've done and how far we've come with a lot of just everything with it. Like our Instagram's growing. We only really started putting effort into the Instagram maybe like
Less than a year ago.
5 months ago. Before, like after the start of this year, we're at 1,000 followers. We're getting a lot of views on there.
We're eligible for monetization now. So
Yep. On a few platforms are saying that. Spotify's also yelling that at us. We're going to get to 1,000 subscribers by the end of this year, probably the next couple months.
Yeah, it's coming up quick.
This has probably been the biggest problem we've had since starting this. We will put out other videos.
Yes, we will.
We've got other videos.
We do have a
There's
couple.
like at least, 6 other videos?
Nah,
4?
There's 4. They're just not up to my standard of being, I think, really entertaining. There's a couple that are okay. Probably better is like just something I could cut clips out of instead of a long video.
Brock does have them to review that he...
I've reviewed them. I've sent them.
There's a couple that you haven't touched. We can deal with that later.
Okay.
But we've got a couple of ideas, stuff that we can pump out a bit more often and that has a bit more fan reaction or fan participation.
Yes.
So that will be great.
Also, sponsors, if you want to get in touch, as long as you're not an AI company, you can fuck off.
Yeah, we talked about having that AI company try and reach out at us to do stuff.
Yeah, that was questionable.
Yeah. But no, besides that, I'm very happy where we are. And I think I've gotten to a workflow where I can pump out the podcast a lot easier. And I think we're as motivated, if not the most motivated we've been to do a lot of this stuff. And things has been easier. And yeah, let's celebrate. We'll get to episode 1,000.
That's a long time.
Yeah, what is that? Like 10, 20 years?
It's 20 years.
20 years or
I
something?
was going to say, because I think the Basement Yard are at 550 and they've been doing it since...
What's Mega 64 at? They
That's a
started
lot
in
of
2006. Let me have a quick look. Long
That's
time.
a long time, yeah.
I was literally listening to their podcast just before.
I think that's what the Basement
Brock
Yard keep it doing. Like, there's like maybe an hour potentially. They're like between like 50 and an hour. It's like, all right, we're done. And then they're just...
Mega 64 is at 8:17 and they've been doing one a week since 2006.
Oh, if it's been one a week.
They might have skipped it, like stuff.
I was gonna say,
every now and then.
they'd be
I
at
think
1,000.
they skip like if they're at conventions or like Christmas and things like that. But still, that's one thing I will say, and I'm very happy with. We haven't skipped a week.
No.
Haven't skipped a single week, and I think we've worked around that fairly well. I mean, when Ben was gone, like we had a few in stockpile, and we had like spare weeks, we're not doing anything because we got so much done, which, who knows, we might start doing that. But we started doing a lot more current stuff, and that really worked. So we'll see how we go. Either way, we've been going on for 15 minutes about us. Lastly, but thanks for watching. We've been growing a lot. Check it out. Do you guys have anything to say? I have
We will have merch at some point.
Yes.
Yes, Ben's working on some t-shirt ideas. He showed me. They look good.
Yeah, we're not doing t-shirts first though.
Yeah, we're doing hats or stubby holders.
I think stubby. We gotta.
You think stubby? Yeah.
Yeah, something that the three people on the podcast can use rather than just the one person who's known for hats.
Oh, we can use hats. I just don't wear hats.
Neither do I.
I can charge more for hats.
Charge more for t-shirts.
Yeah, but then us here have got to have at least 2 different size
Brock
t-shirts.
doesn't get one. We just get one.
Yeah.
Well, fuck me, I guess.
Have you got anything to say, Brock?
Let's save it
just-
there.
We'll save it there.
Just thanks to the viewers. Thanks for getting us here. Hopefully, you'll be with us as we keep growing. Hopefully, let us know if there is anything in particular you want to see us do.
Yes. Very good. And also, comment, subscribe. We don't fucking say that. We don't promote ourselves
I think
very
the
well.
closest to that was when we asked Troy what his socials were.
Yeah, no, and he told everyone to comment, subscribe this. You got anything else to say, Ben?
No, I don't think I do.
No. Okay, well, let's get on to the main thing.
Yeah.
So, like I said, we are going through Metacritic's top 100 user-rated games of all time. So usually people talk about Metacritic's top critic, 100 games of all time. We're doing user.
Yeah.
One thing I want to preface before this.
Cool.
We had a look at this before. I got it up. I accidentally refreshed the page and the items moved, the games moved different rankings. So I don't know if the website's fucky or it is live going off of people's reviews. I don't know where they aggregate them from. Who knows? We're going from my last refresh though.
Yeah. So this is accurate as of
Not even because this was probably about half an hour ago I refreshed this. It was changing every minute.
True.
So-
and we also don't know if it's just changing the top or the bottom 20 or so. If I doubt the top ones are going to change much. But yeah, if it is live updating as people upload different reviews to the site, then yeah.
Let's see. All right, well, let's start it off. So, top 100 game of all time by the users on Metacritic is Gothic 2. You play Gothic.
I do. Yeah. Gothic 2. I liked Gothic 2. Top 100. I could see it possibly fitting into that of my top 100 games, definitely. Just depends what else they've got on here.
Your top 100 or the top 100?
My top 100, sure. The top 100.
If you're saying sure for yours and not 100%, I don't feel like it's going to be top 100 of all time.
I would put it in top 100. It was fun to play. It definitely, if I had played it when it first came out, it definitely would have been one of those games this is going to stick with me forever. I'm not going to call it iconic. It definitely had a, similar to Half-Life when it first came out, where hey, everyone saw what this did to the industry and it changed things and all that. It just didn't hit big because it wasn't what people were big into at the time.
Yeah, okay.
It's a slow burn RPG, basically.
Yeah. All right, well, let's go on to 99 user-rated game of all time on Metacritic. Smash Bros. Melee. I'm not against this. I do think it might deserve to be a little bit lower on the list. Closer to 1.
Yeah.
Just because it is so impactful.
Yeah.
People still playing this.
I think it's the only one I've played multiple times. I've played I could probably count on one hand the amount of times I've played Smash.
Yep.
I think it may have touched it once on the Switch. I have played Melee though.
Yeah. It's definitely one of my most played games.
Yeah, people still play this. This is still the go-to Smash game.
Particularly for tournaments.
Yeah, it's still the go-to tournament game in general. So I'm going to say I'm not disagreeing with it, but I think it could be higher.
I definitely would put it higher.
We'll preface this. It won't make much sense for the clips, but higher means closer to 1. Yep. All right. Number 8 on the user-rated score on Metacritic is Resident Evil Remake, so for the GameCube. I am not against this at all. I will be annoyed if the original Resident Evil is above this, though.
This one, does this have the tank controls as well, or is this?
Yes, it does. But on the newer re-releases of this, they did get rid of chain controls. They didn't really do much else besides make it like more HD graphics. This game still looks amazing, even on the GameCube version, because it's all pre-rendered. It is, like, a lot of people think the definitive original Resident Evil experience, like Resident Evil 1 to 3 and Code Veronica, like the going around, the fixed camera angles, things like that. I think it could be higher though. Like, this is like, a lot of people think this is like a perfect game.
I've never seen that like cover art before.
Yeah, that's like the original cover art.
Yeah.
Yeah. A lot more like, I mean, the original Resident Evil games are supposed to be like way more scary. They really push that. All right, well, with that, number 97 on the best games of all time user score, Populous.
3D strategy guide of biblical proportions.
Do you know this game, Brock?
I know of it. I never played it. I've had people rant and rave about how good it is. Never saw the appeal.
Is this one of those games you reckon where it's people are just super into it and they will just go on and spam scores?
It definitely has its fan base. Yeah, as I said, I never saw the appeal. I mean, look, I've got no reason to say, hey, this doesn't deserve to be here.
Yep.
It probably definitely deserves to be there. It's not what I would have picked.
Yeah. All
I've
right.
never heard of it.
Let's go up to the next one. Oh, we're going to the next list now. Ba-boom, ba-boom. So, get this shit off my screen. I don't care about Disney Plus. So, 96 user-rated game of all time is Final Fantasy X. I didn't play Final Fantasy X. I know a lot of people love this. Is this Captain Bash from Del Masca?
I have no idea. I also never played Final Fantasy X.
11?
I think it's Titus or whatever his name is.
Yeah,
the one with the
right.
annoying laugh that all the memes do.
Ha 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 ha.
Yes.
Yeah, that one. Yeah.
I didn't know Final Fantasy X came out in 2001.
Final Fantasy. Yeah, they've slowed down.
That's fucked.
Final Fantasy VII was the first 3D one. They did so many in 2D.
Yeah, I don't know why I thought, I mean, I guess kind of because, like, what, 15 or what is it, 13 or 14 or whatever came out in, like...
They did 13.1 and then 13.2 and then they did, like, 14 and then, like, they had a bunch of, like, weird
I remember I
ones.
bought one in, I want to say, like, 2016, 2017. And I was like, oh, yeah. And assuming that they came out regularly enough that, like, Final Fantasy VII came out in, like, 2005.
Nah, came out in 96.
That sounds right.
I think
It
so.
was original PlayStation, yeah.
Yeah, 96 I think it did.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, I've never really been super into Final Fantasy. I don't see the appeal myself. I'll try and play 7 just because so many people like it, and there's got to be a reason why people like it.
I played through original 7, loved it. It's one of those games where it's like, oh yeah, that would be my top 100. It's not in my top 20.
Yeah.
I also played it very late as well.
Yeah. Okay. 95 on user-rated games of all time, Jagged Alliance 2. What the fuck is this?
This is another one of those ones where
role-playing strategy game of 1999.
I had people rant and rave about it to me. I never played it because, I mean,
I've never heard of this.
I definitely didn't have a computer at the time that would run it. Yeah, I don't know enough about this game. Sorry.
Yeah, I feel like that's going to be like quite a few things on this list. It'll be someone that's like, oh, this is some random game that someone loved and then everyone else also loved it.
Yeah, it would just be like little niche sections of people loving it. All right. 94 is Metal Gear Solid 2, Sons of Liberty. 94th. I reckon this game should be closer to 1. This game has been getting a lot more attention in the last couple years because a lot of the themes are very relevant to at the moment.
Current world circumstances.
Yep, especially AI. A lot of AI in this game and like very similar in what it's dictating. I'm surprised it's not higher, but I also wouldn't be surprised if you see closer to the top they will put like the subsistence versions or just like the 0.5 versions of these games where they add a lot of stuff. I forget what the name of it was for MGS2 for that one, but either way, yeah. I mean, I'm also not against it. It's just not everyone's cup of tea.
Yeah,
but I mean, it's always got amazing reviews, as you'd remember over time.
Yep.
93, Heroes of Might and Magic. Is this the original one?
Nope.
2. I didn't even say that. Yeah, I'm an idiot.
I thought it was another H.
Yeah. Heroes, huh?
Yeah, I don't know why there'd be another H there.
This
but-
is you, Brock.
I mean, look, this is the expansion. I didn't play this one. I played 3 and 4 and I think 5.
Wait, is this just the expansion?
It's just an expansion.
Oh, fuck, that doesn't count.
Shadow of the Erd Tree. Let's go.
I mean, these are the strategy ones. These aren't Might and Magic is the first person
Yeah, I know.
like walk around ones. These are the ones where it's like, hey, here's your army, walk your little dude around the map and
fuck
fight
that.
other armies.
All right. 92 on user-rated game of all time on Metacritic is the original Silent Hill. I never really played much of Silent Hill 1. Actually, did I beat it? I don't remember. This game is nowhere near as good as Silent Hill 2. It's good, and it was cool at the time. It was like not a Resident Evil clone, but very inspired by Resident Evil going crazy. It's good. I don't think I'd put it at 92, best game of all time. Like,
Look, again, it's not what I would pick for it, but I've got no problem with it being there when it's like other people voicing their opinion. Because I can see where, like, you're right, 2 definitely is the
2 I would be putting like really high up the list, like top 20, top 10 possibly. Like that's how good I think 2 can be. It's very dated in a lot of ways, but it was so influential.
Yeah.
But like I just don't see the original Silent Hill as much. It was cool. It's definitely a cool idea though.
And it gave them the go ahead to go for 2 as well. So
Exactly. All right. Well, 91 top user-rated game of all time on Metacritic is StarCraft, the original StarCraft. I'm with this. This was instrumental.
yes.
This was...
There's still like massive like fan base for this. StarCraft 2 was fun. Still didn't hit that same sort of vibe that I got when I originally played the StarCraft games.
I feel like StarCraft 1 was really what put Blizzard on the map. I mean, there was like all the Warcraft games. Like
Diablo.
Diablo 1 and 2. Was 2 out at this point?
I don't recall.
But I feel like StarCraft was really the thing. Like originally when I knew about Blizzard besides WoW, it was like about how big StarCraft was, especially in Korea.
I have a feeling Diablo 2 was out at a similar time because I remember
maybe 99.
I think because I had both the original StarCraft and I had the expansion Brood War.
Yes.
And I have a feeling that
that's got Kerrigan's face on it?
Yes. Yeah. I have a feeling that there were on my, because I had it on PC and I know you could also get it on 64. Might have been on PlayStation as well. I'm pretty sure on Brood War, on the CD, there was like, a list of like trailers and all that. And Diablo 2 had a trailer on there. So I think it was out at a similar time to the expansion.
Probably like a year later or something.
Yeah, I could be wrong on that, but that's just what I remember.
I think StarCraft for 91 is fair.
I'm perfectly happy with it being there. Yeah.
Yeah.
2000 Diablo 2 came out.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. That makes sense.
2 years later.
All right.
Yeah, a year later.
All right. So, number 90 on the top user-rated games of all time is Might and Magic for Blood and Honor. Didn't play this. Did you play this? Is this one of the first-person ones?
This is one of the first-person ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did not play this.
Okay. I didn't even know this. I only know the Might and Magic game from like the mid-2000s. The one that was on like 360 and PS3, like early 360 PS3.
Was that? No, that was Dark Messiah.
Messiah.
That was a very, that was a sort of more action-oriented one.
Yes.
The original ones were all like grid-based turns.
It was
you
Dark
move a square,
Messiah.
they move a square.
Okay,
I think I have Dark Messiah on Steam for some reason.
Probably.
You very well might.
It had some physics systems. I think they were really.
It had a lot of like contextual things like, you kick a guy into the spike wall and he'll die.
Yeah, go in the spot. Yeah,
throw the
early on
knife
stuff,
and like cut the thing and yeah. I didn't play this one. The only Might and Magic games I've played were the very first one. I think I played on, it was either NES or SNES. And then I played Might and Magic 10 for a little bit on PC.
All right. Well, I mean, I think there's a lot of 3 Might and Magic games already, or 2 at least. 2, and that's a lot.
That's more than I would have assumed.
Yeah, there was 2 Might and Magic, 1 Heroes of Might and Magic.
I definitely do because I bought an Arcane bundle one year and it had it in it.
Arcane made it. Yeah. It does give me a little bit of like Dishonored vibes.
Yeah.
Or just like not the vibes of the game, but just like this. I could see them how they went on to do this. Yeah. I mean, I'm gonna say I just don't agree. Might and Magic has never been a big series. Like a lot of people don't even know it.
Yeah.
Not saying the games aren't good, but this seems like they're diehard fans that really want to push it up on Metacritic.
It's big in the industry, but it wasn't a big player base.
No. Oh, well.
I definitely haven't touched Dark Messiah, that's for sure.
Yeah.
I would go back and play that game. It does look fun. All right. 89 on the top user rated games of all time is the original Max Payne. I actually watched like a mini documentary on Remedy the other day. Which is the developer who did Max Payne 2. They did Control, they did Quantum Break, they did Alan Wake 2. They're doing the new Control game. They did a couple of other things, I think, as well. Max Payne is a great game. I think Max Payne 2 is infinitely better in every way. It looks so much better. I think that the story's not amazing, but I think there's a lot of things that it's more polished.
They took what they learned from this and they revised it.
Yeah, but I understand this was the game that really... It wasn't the first game to invent bullet time, but it sort of was at the same time. There was a couple of games before, and I saw this in this documentary, that sort of did a bullet time mode. This was the first one that did it in the way that people know from now.
They popularized it.
Yeah. Well, not even popularized it. I feel like they really made it the concept that it is now.
Okay.
Yeah. Like people still do it almost identical to how it's done in this. But yeah, I mean, the original Max Payne game is great, but I do sort of feel like 2 is better. And it's a little bit goofy in a lot of ways. Like he's always got that grin on his face.
Smirk,
yeah, because it's Sam Altman, is it? The main guy at Remedy who's still there. It's just a scan of his face.
Oh, okay.
And they don't animate it at all. Where in Max Payne 2, they've got proper face models and they're animated and everything like that. But yeah, no, it's a good game. I don't know if I'd put it at 81. 89, sorry. Yep. 88 of the number 88 in the top rated user games of all time on Metacritic is Final Fantasy 9.
Yeah, they're right. PS1 classic. That's insane. I didn't realize they were that old.
Is Final Fantasy 9 the one with the gunblade?
No,
Was that 8 then?
That's 8 with Squall.
Yeah,
Squall
maybe, I don't know.
Lionheart or whatever the hell his name is.
You're asking the wrong person. I've got no fucking
I wasn't
clue.
asking. I was just stating.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was telling. It's crazy that this came out a year before 10.
Yeah. That's a big... Because, I mean, these games aren't small.
Yeah, they would have been made at the same time.
Yeah.
That makes sense. One team doing the one on the PlayStation, one team doing the one on the PS2.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean...
I've got no issue
they would
with
have got
it
the
being there.
hardware
It's not one of the
before.
It's not one of the ones I played. I've got no issue with it being there.
I've always heard this game's good and it was overlooked because it was right at the end of the PS1's life
I know
cycle.
they redid it recently. It's got like a remaster, whatever they did with it.
That's crazy. I wouldn't have expected
This is the
that.
type of shit that is good to play on the Thor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Which I would be very tempted to go do. We might have a Thor video coming eventually. We've said this like 8 times, but I will.
Yeah, after we get Pokemon Gamma Emerald to play.
Yeah. All right. 87 top game of all time user score on Metacritic is Final Fantasy 7. I'm surprised this isn't higher. I'm surprised this isn't closer to like in your top 10 or 20. People love this game.
Yeah.
Potentially, but would they have one of the remakes up on the list at higher?
Nah, I don't think people like the remakes that much. They love them. They think they're good, but they're not as much as the love for the original games.
Yeah. What I will say about this is one of like the Final Fantasy games I played through all the way to the end and like finished every side quest and every little hidden area. Yeah. It's also one of those ones where I get the vibe from a lot of other people who've played it and love it that this is one of the only RPGs they've ever played.
Yes, I see a lot of people where this is. Well, this is also the gateway drug. I feel like for a lot of people, RPG wise, but you're right. There's a lot of people who they think it's the best thing ever because maybe they haven't experienced other things. But this game is also still amazing from everything I've heard. I haven't touched it myself.
Yeah. Some of the sections in the original one have not aged well. That fucking parade minigame thing is atrocious. But other areas are just like the combat works well. There's no need, like you don't need to change anything. Like you get into it and it's just like, okay, yeah, it's kind of turn-based. I just got to wait till the bar fills up and then I get to go. Like it works really well. It's easy to understand. Story is absolutely fine. I mean,
Aerith dies.
yeah, you know, spoilers, but get over it. It was what, 20?
30 years ago,
Yeah.
almost.
I've got nothing bad to say about it really, other than like I'm sure the remakes of it they're gonna have their audience. This definitely has a bigger audience.
I want to play this game. Been meaning to for a long time. I need to have like, hey, I've got like a week off and I'm just doing nothing. I'll play this game, or I have sort of also been waiting for all the remakes to come out. So there's one more left. Once that's out, I could play all three of them. Really get into it because people really love them. But yeah, I'm surprised Final Fantasy VII isn't a lot lower down or higher up this list. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So 86 top user rated game of all time on Metacritic is the original Crash Team Racing, CTR. I think this is in a good spot.
Yeah, it's a good game.
Yeah, I prefer Crash Team Racing to Mario Kart. I think it's superior in a lot of ways. I think just there's a little things in it that make it more fun. And there's a lot of reason why people really like this game.
Yeah.
This series did not hold on anywhere near as good as
Mario Kart
though, no, because Naughty Dog only made one of these games.
They remade it, but yeah.
No, Naughty Dog didn't make it though. That's what I'm saying. Naughty Dog.
Okay.
There's a bunch of Crash Team Racing games, but only Naughty Dog only made the first one.
Okay.
So they had like Crash Nitro Kart, which was by I think maybe Vicarious Visions, who did the Crash remakes.
Yeah, I think so.
And then they had
they did do one
Crash.
recently, didn't they? Like recently, like the last 3 or 4 years.
Remade this about 5 or 6 years ago, and then they had Crash Tag Team Racing as well.
Oh, tagged. Okay.
And they might have had a sequel to that. I don't remember.
So I just remember with the remake of this, the CTR, that like it got heavily scrutinized because of like microtransactions in it. Yes.
The remake was good. It was fun, but the microtransactions sucked. You didn't need them. It was just skins and stuff from what I remember. But CTR is good, and I think the drift boost mechanic was always great. It made
that was
so
very
much
fun. Yeah.
And then some of the maps on this, like the race courses, are just really fun as well. But yeah, no, I think that 86 is a good spot for that.
That's
got no
fair.
problem with it.
Yep.
Yep.
All right, 85 on the top user rated game of all time on Metacritic is the original Half-Life.
Before Tom says anything, I'll probably, or like I can beat him to it. I would say that this should be higher.
Yeah. I would say it. I'm not super annoyed by it being 85. I'd be more about Half-Life 2 being up higher. But this game was also, I feel like it was the game that lifted the FPS from being Doom clone into almost what it is now. Like many games.
You are not wrong at all.
So many games were just, it was, I mean, there was Quake, but Quake was still very much the DNA of Doom.
Yeah.
And there was like things like
run
Unreal
and gun
Dawn
with very little story. You are a Marine person. Run through, kill people.
Not even necessarily story, but you're right about story 100%. But I feel like just even the gameplay is a little bit more deliberate and not just arcadey run, shoot round where you had to, maybe I'm going to duck behind cover, throw a grenade here to do this thing, blah, blah, blah. It just didn't feel as deliberate.
For a lot of people, particularly first-person shooter fans who all they had played was, up to this point, Doom, Duke Nukem, Quake, all those sort of like style of games. This was their first experience with like what would become environmental storytelling.
Oh, 100%. It was the first experience where most people dealt with environmental storytelling. There wasn't many games at all. I think this is one of the first games that properly tells a story without cutscenes.
Well, not even cutscenes, just like having, and like without the story being narrated to you by someone or having another NPC there say what had
happened. And a text box down the bottom right.
It's like you walk into a room and just the contents of the room tell you the story.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
I think it's crazy that it was, that they did Game of the Year awards in 98 and then this one 50 of them.
I'm not sure. It was fucking massive.
Yeah.
It was
changed the industry.
That like Valve was set.
Yeah.
Once this game came out.
You watch, like, we've been on this one for a little bit. We'll get off it quick. But you watch No Clip's documentary on Half-Life.
They've got 2.
I know. But the one that I've seen at least, they go through and they interview a bunch of other developers that were releasing games at the same time. And they talk about like, we were about to release our game. We played this because it came out like the week before our game. And we were just disheartened because like there was no way we could match up to this.
Yeah. Like we've said this before, really recommend watching the No Clip documentary. There's a No Clip documentary about Half-Life 1. That's got nothing to do with Valve in it. It's because they tried to get in contact with Valve and they just didn't.
Radio silence.
Radio
basically.
silence. So they went and talked to the people, like a lot of people in the mod community. So the guys who developed Counter-Strike, Team Fortress. They talked to other big developers who were around in that scene. Really good documentary. And then the second one was fully endorsed by Valve and they commissioned No Clip to do it. And it was about Half-Life 2. I think it was one of those things where they sent their info, hey, can we do this? And they probably just didn't, the emails weren't given to the right people and it was filtered out. And when they realized, like, fuck, this is good. The one on Half-Life 2, which is the one that came out like a year and a half ago.
Yeah.
Phenomenal. Yeah, but I'm not against it, but I wish it was a bit higher.
Yeah, I would have put it like maybe 50s, maybe 40s.
Yeah,
but
yeah, I could see that. All right, so 84 top user-rated game of all time on Metacritic is Astrobot.
I'd say that's fair. It did win Game of the Year last year.
I've played about half of Astrobot. It's a fun game, and I think the reason why it really won Game of the Year is because it was doing something that hadn't been done in a long time. Didn't do anything new. Maybe a little bit more of a modern spin on it.
did it well, though.
Did it very well. But I feel like it got a lot of its accolades because it was just no one else was doing it anymore and people still wanted it. Not necessarily that it was super groundbreaking. I'm not against it being 84, but I could also be very happy if it wasn't in the top 100.
Yeah.
It's a nice, fun game. I don't have any problems with it at all. But yeah, that also seems a bit high. If it's not, there's other things that I've seen that aren't like that were on like 100 to 115 or whatever on that first page. I was like, I would put above this.
Yeah.
Oh well.
I just have no interest in playing it.
It's a good turn your mind off game.
Yeah, I got too many of those though.
Yeah, fair. All right, so number 83 top user rated game of all time is Digimon Story Time Stranger. Didn't this come out not that long ago? Yeah, okay, October 3rd, 2025. This seems like recency bias.
Yes,
I heard this was very good though.
Jacob's played this. He was like all about this game when it came out.
I was
like,
very tempted to buy it as well because it was like everyone I saw was like, this is what we've been waiting for. Like
Pokemon,
even for Pokemon, and it's just like, this is fine. We can live with this. Digimon has been, I mean, nothing's really happened with Digimon in a decade.
Yeah. I mean, like, I heard it was very good, but it does also seem like recency bias.
Yeah.
I would...
But I mean, Astrobot's there as well, so...
Yeah, but like we said, that was filling a void.
Yeah. What was the fill in the void that...
I think in a very different way. It's still like, I think you have to be a certain type of person to really jump into a Digimon game.
I mean, apparently the story's pretty good on it. So like, I'm happy for it.
It's not as accessible to something like Astrobot.
Yeah, but it's
True.
like if everyone's been disappointed with Pokemon games for X amount of years and something that similar enough comes along and the IP is different.
There's a lot of Pokemon players, but there's a lot of people who don't want to even touch Pokemon.
Yeah.
And I think the people who would touch Pokemon, it's even smaller minority in those Pokemon players that will touch these, where Astrobot's like anyone can jump on and play type of deal. We're not really making that argument, but like that's just an example I've got there.
It's a weird cover art for a game that came out in 2025.
Oh, I saw a bit of the
dated.
stuff. I think that's just like a low res one.
Yeah.
If this works on the Thor, that would be hectic. I'll have to look and see if people have tried that.
You could try it. You could also, like, there's plenty of other Digimon. Like, I have a feeling like Digimon Story is...
Yeah,
like
didn't they have some on like PS1? It was like super hard.
Possible.
Or
I know
Digimon
there's plenty of
Rancher or something like.
Yeah, they're separate.
Okay.
It's very separate gameplay though. This, I have a feeling there's other Digimon Story games that were like PS2 era.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. I know there's fighting games
Still
and stuff.
$100.
Like Smash Bros. style.
Yeah, there was a couple of ones. Yeah.
There's a demo out though.
Okay, let's go.
Let's do it.
Number 82 on the top user rated games of all time on Metacritic is Resident Evil 4 Remake.
No, should be way higher.
I agree, but I can see why people put it here.
The only way I would accept this being here is if the original Resident Evil 4 is somewhere in like the top 20.
Which I think it will be.
Yeah, I'm happy for it to be there. If the original Resident Evil 4 is like, within the next 10 or so games, then I'm going to be like, no, one of those needs to be way higher.
Yeah, I think Resident Evil 4, did you ever play Remake in the end?
I ended up starting it. Yeah, I haven't finished it by any means. I haven't finished it, but I've played through enough that I'm just like, this is amazing. This is great.
There was a lot of extreme purists on the original Resident Evil 4 that were giving it shit, and it's like, shut up. This game was done so well, so well.
And you're getting more of a game you already enjoy. Shut up and just take it.
They fixed. I mean, you wouldn't have been up to this, but they fixed a lot of the shitness at the end of the game and made it way more.
That's what you told me. Yeah.
Yeah. It's great to go replay as well. It's like one of those games you can just like, I'm going to try and do this way, where once you know what you need to do and where you need to go and what you can skip and what you can't, you can fly through the game in like 4 hours. But if you don't do that, it can be like a 16-hour run. It's just one of those good games like that. This should be higher, but we'll see how we go with the original Resident Evil.
I still need I started one. I got like maybe an hour and a half into it.
Yeah.
And it was like the PlayStation 1 version on PS5.
All right. I don't count this because number 81 on Metacritic's top user games of all time is Half-Life 2 Episode 2. So it's the addition to it. It's not actually the original Half-Life 2.
Can you play it standalone though? You can.
Actually, you can. Yeah, you can.
Yeah, so I would argue that it's a direct continuance of that, like same engine, same everything.
Yes and no. So what they did with the episodes is that they actually did change. I don't know if they changed engine stuff, but typical Valve is when they do something new, they want to have, a new game, they need to have something new technical with it. I forget what it was for episode 1. It might have been that they added.
Was it the environment systems? Like no, that was 3. Was there? No, is there episode 3? No, there's not. What am I thinking?
That was Half-Life 3. That was the big thing. It was something. It was like the ragdoll system or like something like that. Episode 2 was wide open expanses that couldn't be done originally on the Source engine.
Okay.
Like on Source 2 or whatever it was.
Because this was most like a lot of vehicles and everything.
Yeah, really wide open area. The last battle, you're literally in a car driving around to different spots and like really big. They did actually have big areas in Half-Life 1. I forget what it was. That was something.
Episode 1 did technical upgrades to the Source engine, HDR, expanded facial animation systems, and close-up expressions.
Yes, they changed the animations and stuff on there, yeah. Which isn't massive, but... And what was it for 2?
Hang on, let me redo this. Oh, no, that's 3. That doesn't exist.
Yeah, that doesn't.
While Ben looks it up, I'm happy for it to be here.
It is a good, like, I mean, it's an expansion, but this is the one that people still think about because it was the last thing that's been left off.
2 brought a soft particle system, motion blur, dynamic lighting and shadowing, and core optimizations.
Okay, it was actually more engine stuff. I remember it might have been some gameplay stuff.
And advanced shaders. So
yeah. I know. I remember there was like a bigger upgrade because this came out 3 years after and it's essentially the same engine. But yeah, you're right. I mean, I'm happy for it to be in this spot. This is where the story has been left off. This is where we currently are. And it is the thing where this is what's resulted in the Where's Half-Life 3 because it's a cliffhanger.
Yeah.
If you didn't know. You played it in the end? You ever play this?
See, I don't remember. I've got it. I just don't remember if I've played it or not. Because I've got it on Steam and it says I haven't started it. It says I haven't played it.
Do you care if I tell you what happens in this?
Go for it.
I mean, not you. You've played some of it.
Yeah.
I mean, I will probably play them eventually. I think I have Half-Life 1.
They retconned it.
Is this the time travel thing?
Yes and no. So
I think we have discussed this at on episode 40 or something.
Yeah. So
Half-Life Alex retcons it, doesn't it?
So at the end of this, Eli gets killed, which is Alex, her father, who was a professor in Black Mesa and the big I forget what their name, administrators or something, or like the overseers or whatever, the big flying fat grub creatures. One of them kills him, and then it's basically you get dropped and you just like you're on your side and you can see Alex going over and crying about her dad and dogs running around. Dog's a big robot. And then they change it to instead, because you basically all get pinned up on a wall and they just kill they kill him. They changed it that now in Half-Life Alyx, instead the G-Man like basically snaps her away, and now Alyx is basically sort of doing what
Gordon
was doing. So in the universe, there's this mysterious guy named the G-Man, and he basically at the end of Half-Life 1, he's like, you can either die or you can work for me. And
my employers have a job for you.
Yeah, it's very ominous. You don't know what he is. You don't what he is as
it's implied he's kind of like a middleman for like some extra dimensional agency.
Yeah, but he also has those type of powers, and then that's why Half-Life 2 starts immediately after for Gordon. Starts immediately after Half-Life 1, but it's like 20 years later. He just gets teleported to in the middle of like Europe, and it's like, we want you to do stuff here. And what they do with Half-Life Alyx is basically they swap spots, and now they're getting Alyx to do that.
Interesting.
So instead of killing Eli, it's basically Gordon's finding Eli's, and he's like, I knew that fucking guy would come, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Because he sort of knows of the G-Man. They allude to it in the game. It has like a little bit of dialogue. And he's like, you can't let it get to her or whatever, blah. That's why it's very mysterious and it's enticing, but no one knows what's happening. That's why they want Half-Life Episode 3 so much. Either way, yep, good spot. All right. Number 80 on the top user-rated games of all time on Metacritic is Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Explorers of the Sky. I don't know this one.
I have it on my Thor.
Yeah?
I think.
Yeah.
And Blue and Red Rescue Team or whatever the hell they were. I've played those.
Actually, maybe this is the one I do have, because this is the one with Gen 3 stuff on it. Not Gen 3, Gen 4. I do remember having one for Gen 4.
Yeah, because that's
It's, Middle Piplup.
I fucking couldn't tell his name.
Yeah. Shit, Empoleon.
Yeah. I have fucking no idea, actually.
Yeah, I think this is the one I played, but the box
Fuck
cover
is that
looks very
Pokemon's
different.
name?
I again, this is one of those ones I didn't play, but people were like, oh, it's great, you need to play it.
I need to go back and properly play them, because I played them as a kid and I beat them, and I remember explicitly not enjoying it. I just played it because it was Pokemon and it was a game I hadn't beaten.
You sure it was this one? Wasn't like Pokemon Ranger or something? Because that was atrocious.
I also had Pokemon Ranger.
That was the biggest. We talked about that one of the last episodes I was on. It was like the biggest disappointment of spending your own money on it.
Yeah,
this is not the game I wanted.
Flat out just
that was a rug pull of a Pokemon game.
Didn't beat that because I really did not enjoy it.
I'm trying to think of
what is it.
Primplup.
Yeah,
That's
fuck you.
I went back and tried to play Pokemon Ranger a couple of years ago, and I almost put the fucking stylus through the DS screen because I was just like, just fucking go in the ball. Like it does. Yeah.
It does.
When you throw it and you gotta
do the circles.
You have to draw a circle around the Pokemon to like get it to calm down or whatever.
You get fucking.
I don't think you're actually using Pokeballs, but like I don't remember. It was
whatever.
just annoying as shit.
It was Beyblades. All right.
The Rangers like outfits always piss me off as well.
All right, number 73 on the top user-rated games of all time on Metacritic is God of War 3.
I'm okay with this being here.
I'm okay with that as well. I've heard a lot of people talk about the original trilogy, saying that 2 was the best.
I can see that. Yeah,
A lot of people say that. I know 3 was, at the time, it was so pretty looking and like a marvel that it could be done. And good, but this series, like before that got reinvented, it died off quick.
Yeah.
Like God of War was cool, and they had that Ascension game, but even then I feel like the hype for God of War kind of just nosedived after 3. They had Ascension, it was a bit of and it wasn't till the reinvention of the series that like no one really cared that much.
Yeah.
No, because Ascension had that really weird game trailer, didn't it? But it was like a live action trailer.
I don't remember.
I don't know. I think there was one of them with his daughter or something.
Oh yeah, with that Calliope or whatever. Yeah, I do vaguely remember that. But I mean, I'm not against this.
No.
If there is 4 more God of War games or 3 more God of War games in this list, I would not be happy. Not that they don't think they're not good games, but I think that's just blowing smoke up.
I think 2018 will probably be high or like low 60s. If 2's up there, like I really enjoy 2. I don't think it should be anywhere close to the top 50.
Yeah,
that would be a bit of a stitch up.
Oh well, let's have a look at number 78 on the top user-rated games of all time on Metacritic is Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney, Trials and Tribulation. I have never played a single Phoenix Wright game.
Neither.
I've heard Phoenix Wright games are fun, but hasn't been my thing.
Have you played any of the Ace Attorneys?
No.
Okay.
Well, isn't that every Phoenix Wright game is an Ace Attorney game?
Well,
isn't it?
yeah, but there's also Ace Attorneys where you don't play as Phoenix Wright.
Yeah, but they're like spin-offs, aren't they?
For the most part. As far as I understand, I haven't played them either.
Yeah.
I've watched one or two streamers play them, and like,
Yeah.
What's the gameplay like? The point and click?
kind of,
Yeah, it's a bit of a weird
point and
hybrid.
click mixed along with a like sort of timed conversation tree. No,
Also
it's
boring.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
It's also
not for everyone.
No.
It's also like I know the series. I mean, in its little community, all the English translations for the games are like very bad.
Yes.
Where
It's giving me Police Naught vibes from the.
I get that from the anime
The
style.
style, yeah.
Police Noughts is better though.
Yeah. Well,
no, I've got no problem with this being there. I would have probably.
I think that's pretty.
off somewhere. I would have put it like.
I wouldn't put it at like in the top 100.
It's not on my top 100, but I can understand why people, as long as there's no other like.
It's such a
from the
small
series.
community of people who like this game, and I'm not saying that should mean it's not in the top 100, but
I just know it was big on the DS.
I know it was
say,
big on
is
the
that-
Game Boy,
yeah. No, because
Was
I
it on
remember.
the Game Boy?
like
Really?
Game Boy Advance. Sorry, the GBA. This was massive. I think that's when it first came out. Was the
I don't
GBA.
remember on the GBA. I just remember that it was like I
Have a quick
always
squiz.
saw it on the
Yeah.
like top DS games. Like it was what I always saw on there.
See,
would've
that
been.
screams to me as a Wii game.
I get that. I think
But I think that's
that's a DS game because you can tell
I-
from the prime time period.
And I was thinking the case as well.
Yeah.
Ace Attorney. Oh, they redid a trilogy.
Yeah, they did a few of them.
Trials.
Oh, no, just see what the first one was. Was it on Game Boy?
No, that one there is on DS.
I know that one's on DS, but was there one on Game Boy? Because I swear that was at like Game Boy Advance.
Where's Wikipedia at?
If only you had two bigger screens that you could look this up quickly on.
Yeah, it started on GBA.
I
and
thought
then
so.
Windows, Wii, next on mobile, Xbox One was the latest.
Oh, I'm going to play Ace Attorney on my Xbox One.
Well, there you go.
All right.
iOS as well.
Number 77 of the top user-rated game of all time on Metacritic is The Legend of Zelda: The Wind Waker. This is the remake.
Remaster.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Do
They
we
did,
count?
They did change some of the stuff in the end half of this game.
But do we count remasters? Do you reckon?
I mean, we counted Resident Evil, didn't we?
No,
No,
I would call
was
that a remake.
That was a complete
Yeah, okay.
remake. Yeah.
This, look, if the other Wind Waker's on there, I'd say no, this shouldn't be on there.
Yep.
If it's not, like, I'd interchange this with the original Wind Waker. As I said, they tightened up the second half of the game. Like, they got rid of like some of the annoying fetch quest stuff. Just like tightened it up a bit more. I played so much of the original Wind Waker. I started playing this on my Wii U. I did not finish it. Not because it's not good, but just I had other stuff that I wanted to play, and I'd already played this 1,000 times.
Yeah. I'm not gonna count this because I think it's just a remaster with a few extra things.
I'm happy with that.
That's like if they pulled up the Resident Evil remake remaster for the PS4 on there later on, which they added like the non-tank controls and a couple like better models and things like that. It's like, no, you've already got the original one. Do one of the two.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm happy with that.
All right. Number 76 on the top rated user score games on Metacritic is Pikmin 2. I've never been a Pikmin player.
I've seen people play it and it looks interesting. It's not for me.
My favorite video, and I watched it last night again, was old mate. Oh, fuck. What, he's like the inside NBA guy or whatever? Oh, and he, like, people asking questions on Twitter, and he's like, if you're going to defeat whoever the main bad guy of Pikmin is, which one of these guys are you picking? He's got no idea about Pikmin. He's like, I'm going this guy. And he's given it's a funny video.
I think I have seen what you're talking about. Or at least know the insider guy.
He's fucking funny.
I played Pikmin 2. I had it on GameCube. I really enjoyed it. Top 100, sure. I mean, if you've played any sort of, like, they all play very similar to each other, 1, 2, and 3. 2 got rid of the overall clock. So you weren't like sort of playing against a timer. 1 was like you had a certain amount of time to complete all the, not just like the daytime, but all the objectives before you like just had game over. This one got rid of that. It was a lot more accessible. 3 from memory also didn't have that in it. It was just like, no, just, go around, explore, rebuild, like find your 3 explorers and so on and so forth.
If I saw that game cover art in a store, I would not pick it up.
Look, I was interested enough in it to try it. I'm glad I did. I really enjoyed it. Top 100, sure. 70s, I might have it a little bit lower.
Yeah.
I'm happy for it to be where it is.
Lower, or you mean close to 100?
Closer to 100.
Number 75 in the top-rated user games of all time on Metacritic was Paper Mario and the 1,000-Year Door. This is the Paper Mario game I know everyone rants and raves about. Yeah. I didn't think it was on the GameCube. I thought this was on the
There's a DS
Wii
one as well, and a Wii.
No, so 1,000-Year Door came out on the GameCube, and then they redid it for the Switch.
Oh no, I'm talking like before Switch.
There's other Paper Mario games. I think the original one might have been on 64.
It was, yeah. I played a bit of the original one.
But there was a few others on. Like, there was definitely one for the Wii. I think there was one for the DS as well.
No, I think there was.
Either way, I mean, this is the one that everyone talks about. Like, I know the 1,000-Year Door, but
they really do have Mario be doing a lot of things.
Mario do be doing things.
That's crazy.
Yeah, more jobs than Barbie.
God, yeah. But I mean, did you play this?
No, I did not.
I mean, it's an RPG. Like,
from all accounts, it sounds like something I would enjoy. I never
got around to it. Yeah, I've heard good things. I'm gonna say whatever, sure. All right. Number 74 on the top user-rated games of all time on Metacritic is Rome: Total War. This was like one of the go-to ones as well. I feel like.
Supposedly, yeah.
Yeah.
It never appealed to me, unfortunately.
I think this came in my neutral game box.
No, that was Age of Empires, I think.
It was Age of Empires, yeah. Also, yeah, you're right. My parents were divorced by this time, and they were still together when I got that. Yeah, all right.
Side tangent. Did you ever get the lightsaber spoons from the Kellogg's boxes?
I do remember that now that you say that.
Yeah. I think it came out with Revenge of the Sith.
I forgot that was a thing, but now I remember that.
I had the spoon at Mum's for years, but I never had I had the light part. I didn't have the spoon part. Gutted.
What's the point?
Full set it's on eBay for like a couple $100.
Number 73, top user-rated games of all time on Metacritic is Super Mario Galaxy, the original. I played original Galaxy. I like these games. I do feel like they get sort of pushed up and said to be way better than they are, like hyped up. They're fun.
It was a fun experience, but it's not something I like. I'm like, oh, I need to go back and play that again. Like, it wouldn't be on my top 100.
Everyone says 2's the best out of the 2. Well, I've heard a lot of people say that at least. But yeah, I mean, these games are fun. I'm not against it being at 73, but I feel like a lot of people act like this was the best thing to ever happen.
No, I had it. I think I still do somewhere. I played it for maybe 2 days on and off.
Yeah.
I played it on and off for across 2 days. Never picked it up again after that. I had fun with it, but yeah, I was never playing it after.
I'm happy with this here if 2 doesn't appear, which I doubt because I think people like 2 more.
Yeah.
But let's see. All right. We'll go on to the next one. Whoop, 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 whoop. We saw a few things. All right. Number 72, top rated user game on Metacritic is Astral Chain.
I have this.
You have it?
Yeah.
I have it. It's probably in my bag actually.
Of course, I
enjoyed it. It would not be in my top 100.
I've heard about this game, but I've heard it exists. That's it.
The way it was marketed, and one of the reasons why I bought it was that like, oh, big open world, and you basically play as these cyber cops, like doing these. It's a weird game. It's not open world. It's set into like chapters. Each chapter is in a different area.
Yep.
The way it was marketed was like, oh, you can go back and forth between all this stuff. Technically, you can, but you're just replaying the chapter with all the story beats included.
That's annoying.
It was an okay game.
Let's say no.
Yeah,
Let's say no.
I would not put it there.
All right. Number 71 on the top user-rated games of all time on Metacritic is Final Fantasy
11?
Oh, no. 14 Shadow? Well, we're going to have to click on this. Fuck you. Final Fantasy 14 Shadowbringers.
Is it?
Only on PC.
Online?
It must be. I've never heard of this.
I think 14's the online.
Yeah, that must be an expansion or something. No.
Requires Final Fantasy 14 Starter Edition to play.
Yeah, it's an expansion. No, fuck that. I know people love this game, but no. This might have been the expansion that fixed that game because that game was terrible for years.
Rebirth.
Oh, Rebirth.
No, was it World Reborn? Sorry, was the one that fixed it.
Realm Reborn.
Realm Reborn. Yes.
No. Number 70 on top user-rated games of all time on Metacritic is Kingdom Hearts 2. Thoughts?
I'm happy with that being there. Why are you looking at me like that for?
Because he was looking at you. This is your series, not ours.
Yeah, that's what I said. I'm happy with it being there. They're fun games.
I'm not. Fuck this thing.
I mean, I'm glad it's the original and not the 0.5.
14 over 4/3 divided by 3.
3.5 half.
Dream
whatever.
Drop Distance or whatever the fuck it's called.
I don't fucking know. I've played the main games and maybe Birth by Sleep.
He's played the main games and still doesn't know the story because it's split over the fucking card games, and then you got to play Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links, and then you got to do.
And then there's like one whole game that's just cutscenes, and it's like
MGS4.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I know people love these Kingdom Hearts games. No shade to you, Ben. These seem like the most fucking boring things in the world to me whenever I see the gameplay. I don't know if I'm missing something. It just seems fucking boring as shit to me. And I like Disney theme parks. I don't really like Disney itself, so that's not an appeal to me.
I think they're different enough away. I mean, there's Disney properties in there, but I mean, you don't get force-fed the fucking, like the Disney thing too much.
Oh,
I mean,
Goofy, let's go.
Yeah, he's fucking useless at the best of times. Donald's also fucking useless, but
yeah. What about Mickey?
He's just chilling.
He's
looking
just chilling
cool in his trench coat.
Yeah. Oh. Okay. All right. Well. Oh. Number 69 on the top user-rated games of all time is Toad of War Rome again.
We technically refreshed it, so
Get rid of it.
That's jumped down a lot then.
yeah.
Well, jumped up.
Well, whatever. You know what I mean.
Up to 1,
you know,
down to
you know,
100.
yeah, you know what I mean. What the fuck? Okay.
Yeah, it shouldn't be
okay,
there.
we've missed something then.
Oh,
Fuck you.
Yeah, something different.
All right, so okay, number 67 on the top user-rated games of all time on Metacritic is Bayonetta 2. I know people like this game. There was a lot of drama about Bayonetta 2 because it was only on Wii U.
What was it originally released on?
Yeah, so the
360,
first one was on
PS3.
360. Was on a couple of things. When who was it that made it?
Platinum.
When they went to, I think they went to Microsoft first or to Xbox and said, "Hey, we want to do a sequel." They were told, "Yeah, we don't want it," and they essentially shopped around until Nintendo was like, "Yeah, we'll have it."
And they funded it.
Yeah, and then it blew up, and like a lot of the players blew up because they were like, "Hey, we want to play this. Why the fuck would you say no?"
Well, it's like
Stick it on the Wii U.
funded by Nintendo. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, it sucks, but I mean, if it got funded by them, if it wasn't, different story. Do you really think they would have said, no, let's not go to the two major markets and go to Wii U
Yeah.
if there wasn't a reason behind it?
Yeah. If they didn't have the money to fund it themselves, then obviously they got to get backers. But
I heard this game was good. I don't know about the 67th best game of all time, according to users, but oh well.
I feel like Zach's played it.
Zach has definitely played it. He's played the original, and I'm pretty sure he's played 3. Whether he's played this or not, I don't think Zach had a Wii U, so he probably didn't play this.
Yeah, I think it's on the Switch now.
Yes, if you bought the third one, you got the first and the second. Yes, yes.
All right. 66 best user-rated game of all time on Metacritic is Red Dead Redemption 2.
Ooh.
This should be
Top 30?
Top 30, top 20. I'm really surprised this is here.
Just quick refresh it a few times.
No, it's going to fuck everything up. We'll be getting Pikmin again in a second.
I think that's...
This should be, way, way higher.
What the fuck? Well, we're already at user score 9.
The only thing I can think of is that,
We
like,
started like 8.6.
I mean, I don't want to click on it because I don't want to like reset everything again. The only thing I can think of is that because the image shows special edition and all that stuff.
No,
I
don't think so.
That's the release date for it.
Yeah. Yeah, no,
2018.
I reckon that is just there's people who it's typical set as one of the best games of all time. People really like that. It would be people who are just haters who are review bombing it, I reckon.
Yeah.
That's why
Or
it's
came
down.
to review it after they had a bad experience with the Steam release or whatever it would
Yes, yeah.
Yeah. Because, I mean, like, all three of us love this game.
Yeah, I think it should be
It's-
a top 10 game.
be.
Oh, yeah, easily.
Easy.
I like
There's
pulling Brock
problems
on the
with
horse.
it, but like, yeah. Oh well. Number 65, best user-rated game of all time on Metacritic is the original Hollow Knight.
I never played it. Oh, actually, no. I did start to play it but just before the second one came out.
I like Hollow Knight, and I like Hollow Knight 2. I like Silk Song, but like,
Not
it's
generational.
no, it's not. I still don't understand why it has all that hype. Like, if they're fun and they're long games, but I still don't understand why people think they're the best thing in the world.
I look at it with a similar sort of view as Undertale, where I'm like, I get why people would love these games. I also do not get why people will rant and rave and push these above certain other games. Like, for me, in my mind, I've only played like a very, very small segment of this. I put it in the same sort of level of like Ori and the Blind Forest, for example, and like all those other sort of like very nicely drawn, very well animated, really fun to play while you're playing them. But once you're done with it, it's not something you're going back to anytime soon. At least for me. Like,
Yes.
I've got no inclination to go and pick this game up to finish it at all.
Yeah, no, I'm sort of with you. I mean, I'm gonna say, I mean, it's had a very big cultural impact.
Yeah,
I
definitely.
think it was post-launch though that it had this. I think it was slowly after a few years that it got like that. But I don't know. I don't know. I'm not putting it above Red Dead.
Oh, fuck
Hell
no.
no.
No. All right. Well, number 64 on the top-rated games by users on Metacritic is God of War 2018.
Called that.
Um,
I'm happy with that right where it
I'm
is.
happy with that. I'm also not the world's biggest God of War fan, and I'd be happy with it being closer to 1. Like
Yeah.
in the 40s or 50s. I would be happy with that. I mean, this game is amazing.
Yeah.
It's great. It's really good. I think there's a lot of people who dick suck it too hard and think it's the next coming. But there's a reason for that. It's still a great game.
Yeah, I've still yet to play it. It's on my list of like very long
Bro,
list.
you don't have a list of games now. You have all the games.
He's waiting till he gets at least 10 years old before he can touch it.
I'm not touching
Oh,
that.
2 more years.
Not touching that. Ugh.
All right.
Just clicked what you meant. You're absolutely
That's not what I meant. It was actually a double entendre. Pretty epic. All right. Number 63 on the highest rated user, or the user rated games of all time, is Metal Gear Solid, the Legacy Collection. This is a collection of 6 games. I've got, do I have it behind me at the moment? Maybe not. I own this. No, this is multiple games. This doesn't count.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very, very good package. It is everything up to Metal Gear Solid 4.
Is it
How much do you reckon that would go for now?
I don't know. I bought this when I didn't have a PlayStation. This was the game that, like, I bought this years before I didn't have a
Sure,
PlayStation.
Arkham City.
Oh, no, years. I'm talking like I bought this when I had a 360 and I got into Metal Gear and I was like, I want this because I know once I get one, which I never really ended up getting one, I want to play it. And that's the only thing I really played on it. Mine's signed as well.
Is it just like the first 4 or does it
No, it's Metal Gear 2, it's Metal Gear Solid 2, Metal Gear Solid 3, Metal Gear Solid 4, and Peace Walker.
Okay. Is it like, had they changed anything or did they?
I don't remember. I mean, it's a collection on the PS3. It's in like a proper like
I
sort
was
of
going to
book
say,
though.
how many discs are in there?
3 maybe? Maybe 2? No, it would be at least 3 because Metal Gear Solid 4 alone is 2 discs, I think.
Okay.
Or is it? No, No, it's an install disc and then the game, I think.
I was going to say, that's a lot of games to have on a single Blu-ray.
No, they don't all fit on that.
Yeah.
Either way, at the end of the day, it doesn't belong on the top
belong there.
100.
No. All right. Next one.
Nope.
Yeah, fucking hell. Okay, now it's saying it's 62. What was it before?
76?
No, it was
That's Fallout.
67.
No, that was Bayonetta.
No, true. We'll see what happens.
What the fuck is this list now? It's saying that Paper Mario is 61.
Oh, well, it's gonna go
Do we really think that it's just this list is getting changed live?
It must be.
It must be. Oh, well, actually, they're
It's
all
one of those. It's just
they're
like
all at 9.0. So they would all be actively getting changed. Like one or two reviews would be making a difference.
yeah. It's people sucking certain games' dicks or
Now
down.
Pikmin's there.
Yeah.
Fucking hell. Okay, sorry guys, we're skipping through these like crazy because we've gone all the way down to 59. That's the next new game. So number 59 on the top user-rated games of all time on Metacritic is Fire Emblem Awakening. People love this game.
Yes.
I think Zach has said that it's a really good one.
This is the DS?
Yes, 3DS.
Yeah.
I believe it's 3DS. Yeah, it would be 3DS.
2013, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I've heard this game's great.
Have you played it, Brock?
Not this one. No.
This is like the Fire Emblem game. I think a lot of people that in what Three Houses.
Three Houses was the Switch one that everyone loved. The other, if this is the 3DS one, the other set that was on there was Fates, I think.
All right, sorry, we're back. We literally had like a power board like trip out. I haven't had that in a long, long time.
Yeah, Thor struck us down.
Yeah. We were talking about Fire Emblem Awakening. People like this. It's number 59.
I have no problem with it.
I'm fine with that as well. This is like the Fire Emblem game and Three Houses that people talk about, so I'm happy with this being here. All right, number 58. Top rated user game of all time on the Metacritic list of user rated games or whatever. Metroid Prime, the original one. I'm not against this. This was culturally important. People really liked it. It's not my cup of tea, but I'm not blind
Just
to
where Samus
how
was
big it
still maybe a male.
No, they knew from the first game.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
You did the special ending. You saw her in a
If you
bikini.
finished it like in less than, I think it was 2 hours, yeah.
Lost it all.
I mean, she took off all the armor basically. If you finished it in less than, I think it was 4 hours, she just took off her helmet. Anyway, in this,
Kinda cool.
look, I love Metroid Prime. I would prefer it to be higher, but I also have no problem with it being here. I just prefer it to be higher.
Yeah, no, that's fair. All right, let's have a look. Number 57 on Metacritic's top user-rated games of all time is the original Deus Ex.
Are these good games? I've only
I
heard.
played maybe 8-10 hours of Human Revolution and then a little bit of the one after it. They were fun. I just wasn't in the mood to play it.
Yeah.
They're cool. You played more of this than me.
I've played all of them.
Yeah.
This is one of those ones where the story in it and like the gameplay was really cool for the time. I'd probably put this one higher, but I have no problem with it being here again.
I feel like this should.
It's one of those ones where it's very clunky to go back and play now.
Yeah. All right, we're back. We just, with our power going out, the screen recording had a hissy fit. But yeah, all right, Deus Ex.
Bit epic.
Number 56 on Metacritic's top user-rated games of all time is Shenmue 2. And it's on they've got it for the Xbox here. I've always associated Shenmue and Shenmue 2 with Dreamcast.
Yeah.
Was the second one on Dreamcast?
I think so. I'm not 100%.
Because I think by this point, the Dreamcast was like, we're
dying.
canned it. It did not survive very long at all. It was like only a few years.
I played this. It was okay. It's nothing I would ever go back to play again.
I don't know why I always thought this game was about whales.
Because
Didn't they name a whale?
The Moo,
was
from
it
like
Killer Whale?
Shimu or whatever.
Yeah, that's probably
whatever the fucking killer whale name was. I mean, Shenmue was like. Most people who started playing games in the last 10 years would have no fucking idea what we're talking about with Shenmue. It was a product of its time. I mean, it was influential enough, but I'd be happy with this not even being top 100.
Yeah.
Go play your forklift stuff later on. Number 55 of the top user rated games of all time on Metacritic is Silent Hill 2. There is some dots next to that, but this seems it's the same release date of the original Silent Hill 2, possibly. If this is just Silent Hill 2, that should be higher, I reckon.
I probably agree. Not that I've played the Silent Hill games. I've got all of them, but I don't see why. I mean, everyone talks about this fucking non-stop.
I'm surprised it's not higher.
Yeah, I mean, it's number The second one is by far the best in that series. There are so many duds in that series, so much shit. This one it has influenced so much. And I think it was just lightning in a bottle at the time. But I think this should be higher, like top 30s. It is clunky in ways now. There is a little clunkiness in it, but it also feels like it's one of those games where the clunkiness sort of adds to the actual atmosphere.
Yep. Yeah, that feeling of just vulnerability. Yeah.
Exactly. But yeah, no, I mean, I think this should be higher, not 55.
Yeah, I had a look for something with dots and I didn't find anything.
Couldn't see anything.
No.
Number 54 of Metacritic's top user-rated games of all time is Super Mario 64. I'm surprised this isn't higher as well.
It definitely should be.
It should be. Like, I think this game gets a bit too much praise sometimes, but it should be higher than this. It innovated so much.
It's a very, very cool game as well.
Yeah, very cool.
Yeah.
Very,
it's also,
very cool.
like, going back and playing it, like, it's still fairly easy to play. Like, it's
the controls are shit. I think the controls
they
are terrible,
yeah.
but the game itself, yeah. You put Mario 64, you rebind it to like a newer controller with like a newer controller scheme. Yeah, miles better. It's a great game. It's still like, it's very iconic.
Yes.
Like, I mean, for how limited the pixels, I mean, like just with the environments or just with their polygons they could have, it's still very memorable for each area. The music's great. I was playing Mario 64 on COD Zombies the other day. That was really fun. But yeah, no, I think this should be in the top 25.
Yeah, definitely. Just for very influential.
Exactly. All right. Number 53 on Metacritic's top user-rated games of all time is Baldur's Gate 2. Is that... What's the subtitle? Or is that...
Shadows of Arm, I think it is.
Is that an expansion or is that the game itself?
I don't think it was an expansion. I'm trying to remember.
So I thought Baldur's Gate 2 was just called Baldur's Gate 2.
No, I'm pretty sure it had a subtitle.
You are
okay.
correct. It is Shadows of Arm is the
Okay,
title.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm happy for it to be there.
Yeah, I mean, like this game had, before 3 came out, it had such a legacy. I think it's for a reason. Yeah, I'm happy with that there.
I would also say, like, if there's any, like, if Baldur's Gate 1, if Icewind Dale, if either of those are higher on the list, I'd probably move them to around here in the 50s. Neverwinter Nights, if it's anywhere, I'd set that as a separate game because it's when it went to more or less proper 3D.
I wonder what if 3 will be in this.
I dare say it will
definitely
be.
say it would be.
We're getting pretty high up though. These are all 9.0 games at the moment.
Yeah.
All right. Number 52 is Diablo expansion. I don't count that.
Nope.
All right. Number 51 of Metacritic's top user-rated games of all time is the original Banjo-Kazooie. I am not against this. I think Banjo-Tooie is just Banjo-Kazooie, but with everything better. It's a great platformer, and this game adapts so well to a newer control style. If you ever want to play, this would be good on the Thor.
Yeah.
If you haven't played Banjo-Kazooie or Banjo-Tooie, I really recommend it. They're really fun games. I love them. I think they perfected the collectathon. Like, there is a lot of games that do collectathons and newer style games, and I have nowhere near as much fun. Like, I played A Hat in Time.
Oh, yep.
And it just did not have anywhere near as good as this. We got Ukulele for free by the developer when we, like, a year and a half ago. Like, not long after starting Save Point, and we just never ended up playing it. We got a bunch of games, and we just
Ukulele's been redone that many times as well. Like, they've rehashed that game. I still have no interest in playing it.
Not really. I don't either. I don't like the design of.
I went and played Clive and Wrench before I played Ukulele or whatever. And that's just like an indie version of the same thing.
What was I going to say? Discount version of Ratchet and Clank.
Yeah.
Oh,
that was my alarm. It's supposed to be for this morning. I put PM accidentally. Well, that's why I didn't go off. Yeah, I mean, if Banjo-Tooie appears higher up, I would say maybe, depending where it is, leave that one and get rid of this.
Yeah.
But I guess we'll have to see. I'm not against it. I do love
the
Banjo.
very next one.
Yeah. All right. Number 50 on Metacritic's top user-rated games of all time is Age of Empires 2. I'm not a strategy game guy, this game is legendary.
Yeah.
I'm happy with that.
I'm happy with it there as well. Was Age of Kings the expansion though, or was that the
I
base
didn't even
game?
see that.
Let me do my
Have a look.
research.
Have a quick look.
If it's the original, absolutely happy with it being in their middle of the pack.
Expansion? No, frick off.
Yeah.
The Age of Kings. Let's have a look.
Because I remember getting this. I had a demo. This was not the one I got with Nutrigrain, I don't think, though.
No.
No. That was a completely different one.
The original Age of Empires I know I got with Nutrigrain.
Very strange combos. Let me go pump iron at the gym. Not that Nutrigrain is good. Like they push it as like
Iron Man food. Yeah,
exactly.
They've got their marketing team.
and not
working
that
on
anyone who actually is doing that is having Nutrigrain. It tastes
By the
too
way,
good
he's
for that.
Tony Hawk Pro Skater, and then the BMX version, and then that really shitty Kelly Slater surfing game, and then Age of Empires.
Yeah.
No, it's just called Age of Kings.
The Age of Kings. Okay, so it is the full game?
Yep.
Okay, yeah, I'm happy with that.
Just very quickly, still on cereals with packaged with games. Did you ever, like, your parents would buy Kellogg's, like what's the
Special K,
special
cornflakes.
cake? Yeah. And like it would have a disc for like some weird DJ mix program.
I just had the games because I was cool.
No, but I remember the discs being involved with heaps of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's such a weird combo, cereal and a game.
Yeah. Devastating when you stick your hand in the box and you open it up as soon as you get home and the disc wasn't stuck to the side of it. It slid down. You're like, why do we bother getting this? And you like pull the bag and you're like, oh, there it is.
That's there.
Little like foil and like yellow.
Yep.
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
All right. Number 89 on Metacritic's top user-rated games of all time is Xenogears. I've heard so many people say this was an amazing game and so good, blah, blah, blah.
Zero motivation to go and play it.
You?
No motivation.
Is that you? Yeah.
I mean, look, it's one of those ones where I'm like, oh, I'm sure it is great. If I have absolutely nothing else ever to do.
Xenogears is the same universe as Xenoblade.
I think so.
And Xenoblade was like the spin-off that turned to the big thing, sort of like Shin Megami Tensei with Persona, I think. I could be wrong.
Could be absolutely
But even
wrong,
though
but
Xenoblade is also... they're all not connected either. They're all over the shop. I think it's just same idea.
There is some weird tentative link between all of them. I just don't know what it is.
Yeah.
Well, it was originally an idea by the creator and his wife as a proposal for Final Fantasy VII. It was then allowed to develop as its own project and as a sequel, first as a sequel to Chrono Trigger and then original game.
Oh.
Yeah.
There you go.
Well, it's not Chrono Cross, so...
I'm just trying to see if it's like...
Look, I've got no problem with it.
Yeah.
I mean, I haven't played it, so I don't know if it should be...
I've heard that people
Yeah.
love this game, so...
You're right. He would then... Takahashi would later found Monolith Soft and develop the Xenosaga and Xenoblade games.
Okay. Because I was about to say, that's Square, and I feel like Square doesn't do Xenoblade. All right. Well, we'll get rid of that. Let's go to our top 50 properly. Let's have a look.
Hopefully they won't move around as much.
Let's see. Oh, they already have. So, 48 is on Metacritic's top user-rated games of all time is Crash Bandicoot Warped. This is the best. People think this is the best of the original Crash trilogy. This is the third Crash game.
The third, yeah.
I'm happy with this. I think this is basically the best you could have done with this series at that time. This was the last proper Crash game that Naughty Dog did. Just crazy to think that Naughty Dog hasn't done a Crash Bandicoot game for 28 years.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It's a bit insane.
Yeah.
Been doing a lot of other things, but...
A lot of other things.
Doesn't Microsoft now own Crash Bandicoot? Or Xbox?
No, Universal Activision owns it.
Yeah,
it?
okay.
Yeah. No, Universal published this originally. Yeah, I'm happy with this here. I think Crash Bandicoot needs to be there somewhere, and this is the best of them. I wouldn't be happy if there's any other Crash games.
No.
I think this is probably the...
I mean, of the mainline games,
Yeah.
yeah, because we had Crash Team Racing.
Yeah.
But I'm happy with it being here as well.
Yeah.
I feel like Crash needs the Ratchet and Clank sort of remaster, remake sort of thing. Because
It
like
had the remasters. It had the Insane trilogy.
But like they were still the exact same games. Like I know the Ratchet and Clank remake was like slightly different. Like the base story was still there.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
They need to do that with all those original platformers.
I bet the problem is Crash Bandicoot is very basic compared to Ratchet and Clank
definitely.
and Jack, which is what they went on to do after this. Jack needs that,
Yeah.
which I don't know if they
Jack,
will.
I would love to see a new Jack game.
Yeah.
Oh, give me a Sly Cooper remaster. It's been fucking 15.
Banjo-Kazooie's now at 47 because this list keeps moving around.
Oh,
What the? That's jumped up, what, 30 places? if
Something
not
like
more?
that. Fucking ridiculous.
he's
Oh
back.
my god. So for people who don't know, 46 is now Phoenix Wright again. It's jumped up so many places. And then number 45, is Mario Galaxy.
And you listed the next one as well.
Yeah. Rome Total War for the third time.
Mario's
number
been up
44.
there 3 times as well.
Pikmin 2 is now 43. What the fuck? Okay, a new one. Number 42 on Metacritic's user-rated games of all time is Ghost of Tsushima. I am honestly happy with this. I think this game is... I don't think it got its flowers that it deserved.
I don't think so either.
It came out at a bad time.
Yeah.
It came out at the height of COVID in not a good way. There were certain games that were very much like, oh, this is the COVID game, like your Animal Crossings and your things that you're continually touching. This got looked over, I feel like. It got so much hype, don't get me wrong, but it got looked over in a lot of ways because it was just, no one really looked at it. They were focusing on other things in life. I feel like this is when it was very uncertain for a lot of people. It was right at the start. I love this game though. Have you played it?
No, I haven't. I didn't have a place. Oh, no, I did have a PlayStation. But I think when it came out, I mean, you're definitely right. Like, right at the start of COVID, like, there was definitely other things on my mind than buying a new PlayStation game.
This, I think, would have done really well if they held off a little bit and made it a launch game for the PS5.
Yes.
Because the PS5 came out 4 months after this.
Yes, very much so.
It was still fantastic, and they got a PS5 like update.
Liz was playing this when I went to her house yesterday. She's loving it. She loves it way more than Yotai.
Yeah, I can see that.
She's beaten Yotai. And
I just haven't touched that in games since like the week it came out.
This looks great on the PlayStation 5.
Oh, absolutely.
That's what she's playing it on.
I replayed it on the PS5 when they brought the update out.
Yeah.
Because they did like the Kurosawa mode and all that sort of stuff with it.
Yeah.
Very cool.
But yeah, no, I'm happy with this at 42. I think it's a very good game. I think it is probably the pinnacle of what Sucker Punch has done and shown off that they mean business. And I still don't think they get the praise that they deserve. I think these guys are Sony Santa Monica level.
Yes.
This is another version of like God of War in how good and pretty and what they can do, but people gave that second one shit because woman.
And she didn't help that. But
No, she definitely didn't, but also in game, it really wasn't that bad at all.
I like this. I like Ghost of Tsushima because they have a Sly Cooper skin in it.
Yeah.
I mean, look, this is always on the Sony highlight reels, so there's a reason why it's there.
It's in their must-play thing on the PlayStation Store.
Yeah.
All right.
Ah.
Number 41 on Metacritic's top-rated user-rated games of all time is Half-Life Alyx. I'm going to agree because I think this is still the best VR game of all time.
It's one of those ones where it's like, hey, if I could get a VR headset,
I'm buying this.
I'm buying this, yes.
Yeah, it is. I still have not bought it, and I really should because I've got.
I think I watched
the ability.
PewDiePie play it when it came out.
Yeah, I mean, so many people. I saw a lot of people who weren't gamers get this because it still really is the only AAA VR game.
Yeah.
There's nothing really else, and I mean, Valve were going to be the only people to do that.
It's also like there's plenty of stuff on the MetaQuest that they're all games.
Yeah.
But this is
This
what
is
I
a
would
proper
call
game.
capital G game. It's not just this is a tech demo. This is like a really easy thing that it's a procedurally generated whatever.
Yep.
This is an actual game.
This thing still blows minds 6 years later. How
It looks
cool.
so good when it came out too.
It still looks good. I think there was something recently, someone's converting this into a non-VR game.
Oh wow.
And that's
okay.
been going on for a while. Shout out to my alarm. And there's a bunch of other mods and things like that I've seen for this. But I mean, it's Valve, so they made it easy for you to add shit.
Yeah.
I will need to pick this up soon, I reckon.
When was the last time you used your VR?
While I've been meaning to play it for the last few weeks, but it's been so cold. That's always what got me
In
And
the
then,
Woody.
I've got an Oodie. I got a Mimikyu one.
That's cool.
It's at Lizard's house. She bought it for me a few weeks ago. It's hectic.
You can
Okay.
find out again.
All right.
Oh, where's Zach?
Yeah. Number 40 on Metacritic's top user-rated game of all time is Stellar Blade. I think this is probably a little bit high up.
I agree. I've heard nothing but good things from the two people I know who have played it.
Same.
Yep. But, I mean, just looking at what we have before it, I wouldn't say it's close to
No, I think
40.
Stellar Blade was one of those games where there was a lot of people who didn't give it the time of day just because of it looks like a Guna game. And it was actually a really good game.
The community around it did not help.
No.
I mean,
And it's actually an amazing game, and I think the people who really try and champion it really push it up because they feel like it didn't get its proper flowers.
I downloaded it yesterday. I probably will not play it.
Why did you download it then?
Because I downloaded a whole bunch of games for archiving purposes, and this was one of them. And I was like,
For
I'll probably
purposes.
play this at some point. But looking at it, it's like there's so many other stuff. There's so much other stuff here. It's one of the games where I want to play it, but I just probably won't ever play it.
What was the last new AAA game you played?
Halo.
Not
Last week.
Not counting that. I said new.
I have no idea.
It's still new.
The remastered remake.
No,
game.
it's a remake.
Yeah, but it's still the same story you played 20 years ago.
Maybe
Ever
they
so-
changed it.
In terms of new, probably when we tried the marathon demo or open network test,
That
or
was a
whatever the
while
fuck
ago.
it was called.
That
All
was
right.
a long time ago.
Whatever, let's go on to 39. Okay, number 39 on Metacritic's top rated user games of all time is The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt.
I'm perfectly fine with that being there. I mean, I don't really care for it. I would
Yep.
prefer to see it lower down the list, but it's big game.
I'm the same opinion of you. I beat this game. I tried to play about 4 or 5 times, couldn't get into it. Played it once and got hooked. I've tried to play it since and have really not cared about it, which is weird. I've never had a game like that, but it was massive. It's a great game
I could
still.
see it being higher, but I'm also perfectly happy with where it is.
Yeah, I'm no interest.
All right. Number 38. Oh, actually, is that a DLC?
Potentially.
That's a DLC, I think.
Let's
I think it's a
check.
Bloodborne DLC.
Bloodborne.
This was the original game, just Bloodborne.
Yeah.
The Old Hunters, yes, it is an
Yeah, okay.
expansion.
We're not looking at that.
It's not even an expansion. From memory, the Old Hunters is literally just a content, like, items pack.
The only official expansion for Bloodborne is the Old Hunters
Oh, well, there you
Okay.
go.
Number 37 is a Metal Gear
collection.
collection. That's actually the one that originally got me into Metal Gear, was the HD collection. Number 36 on Metacritic's top rated user rated games of all time is Baldur's Gate 3. I think this is fine. I think that's fine. I think it's a good spot. I've tried to play this game so many times. I just don't have the time to sink into it, but it's a good game.
It's an amazing game.
It's a great game. There's nothing wrong with it.
Again, similar to Wild Hunt, a couple of spots higher. I would not be upset at all at that, but top 40s, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We're happy
fine
with
with
that.
that.
Yeah, Baldur's Gate's a great game. There's a reason that it's so good.
There's a reason it won every single award that year.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. What is
So
that?
this is the
3D version.
So
Is it the
this is the
3DS
3D
version?
remake for 3DS. It is just not even a remake. It's a remaster.
Yeah, it was probably one of the better versions of remaster because it was completely new textures, wasn't it?
I think so.
Yeah, because Link looks so much better. Okay, number 35 was Ocarina of Time, like remaster thing. Oh no, if we count, oh no, we won't count this because I was about to say if we count Resident Evil, but Resident Evil was a remake. This isn't a remake. We'll sack this off. This is just a really big remaster, I think.
What I'm going to say is I'm happy for that to be there, provided that's also where the original Ocarina of Time
It won't
is.
be.
No,
It won't be. Are you kidding me?
Absolutely not.
I
Yeah.
know for a fact it's not, but that's where I put those games. They were great for the time.
Yeah.
Enough
All right.
said.
Number 34 for Metacritic's top user-rated games of all time is Persona 4 Golden. I think I'm the only person here who's played this game.
Is that? Oh, I mean, it says remastered there. Is that a?
No, Golden is so just like with like Persona 5 Royale, that what they'll do is they will basically do a 0.5 version of the game where they add a ton of content later on. So there's no real reason to play original Persona 4 anymore.
Yeah, okay.
So I do count this as a separate thing because they add a bunch of content. It's basically just like the complete deluxe edition, but they add a lot. Like Persona 5 has got a new character who is a main character who wasn't in the original version of the game. So it completely changes up the story.
So random.
I know, it's very strange. I think it's just because it's easier for them to do that every few years
Then actually put a
new game out. Persona 4 Golden, yeah, it's a good game. I don't think
with
it's
the cool
34.
menus.
No, that's 5.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, the menus are okay in this. There's a remake of this coming out soon. I don't think I'd put this at 34. It was the game that got me into the Shin Megami Tensei series, though. Like, I mean, yeah. I mean, if there's any other... if this is just the Persona spot, I'd be happy, but I dare say there'll be 5.
5 will be up there somewhere.
5 or 3 or something else will be up there, so
I'll wait
whatever.
and see.
All right. What is that?
That is Heart Gold.
That is Heart Gold. Okay. Number 33 on Metacritic's user-rated games of all time is Pokemon Heart Gold, and I'm going to say Soul Silver as well, same thing.
Yeah.
I agree with this because this is a remake.
Yep.
This is a complete remake.
Are you happy for it to be there, though?
I don't know.
I mean, I prefer that over Alpha Sapphire and Omega Ruby being there.
Yeah, I'd probably prefer it over... It was probably the best remakes they ever did of a Pokemon game.
Yeah.
I have a really big soft spot for Fire Red and Leaf Green.
Same, but I'm happy.
This is just that with more, and they did it, 6 years later or something? I think Fire Red and Leaf Green came out 2004, 2003, something like that.
Yeah.
It's a great game. Like, it's really good. There's a reason why these cost a bomb, because it's just gold and silver and then red and blue, basically, because you can go back and do most of the stuff from the first game.
Yeah. You can go back and visit Kanto. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm happy with that. All right. Number 32 on Metacritic's top user-rated games of all time is God of War 2. We said this was probably going to come up later on. I'm surprised it's above God of War 2018, though.
Yeah. I mean, I wasn't going to be mad if 2018 got low 60s, and it did.
Yeah.
So
yeah. This being 32 is a little bit
I'd probably say
high
low
for me.
40s.
Low 40s, yeah. This
Again,
game was one of the last, I think it's the last good AAA PS2 game as well. It came out in 2007. It's like a year or two into the PS3, which is crazy to think, because these days, when a new console comes out, it isn't basically shut off your old one. Where back then it was basically new console comes out, a little bit of trickle for your current console, and it's like we're putting all the focus on the new one.
I had here. I'll say that PlayStation seemed to go for way longer than any of the others did, because all the others definitely once the GameCube came out, it was like get rid of the 64. Once the 360 came out, it was get rid of the original Xbox.
Dreamcast I feel like this was a bit the same with the PS2. There was games trickled out for it, but it wasn't the big games.
Because every retailer I remember walking into, it was like, yeah, they didn't have whatever the old one was of Xbox and Nintendo and Sega. You had the brand new one there.
And then bargain bin.
PS2 always still had its section of the shelf right next to PS3.
No, but that's not what I'm saying. They still made games for it, because they made FIFA 11 or 12 or something, or 14 or something on the PS2. It was they didn't put out the big games anymore. Which now in the last 10 years, yeah, they're still going to release those big AAA games on the old console for 3 or 4 years after the new one's out.
It'd be longer than that, because I think up to last year's COD, they were still on PS4 and Xbox One release.
COD's a little bit different.
Yeah.
COD, they're going to try and keep on whatever they can.
I think
for
this
the longest
one,
time.
it's just next gen, finally. Or Black Ops 7 was, or something like that.
Good, fucking finally. All right.
PS4's had its moment in the sun. Oh, God.
Number 31 on Metacritic's top user-rated games of all time is Midnight Club 3 Dub Edition Remix.
I would say I wouldn't be mad if it was a bit closer to 50, but that game was fucking insane.
I never played Midnight Club, and which is crazy because I think these are some of the only Rockstar games I never played.
Their dub edition as well, the music, insane. Just crazy.
I played Midnight Club 3. I'm happy with it being there. It was great. I played it on Xbox, but yeah, happy with it.
If this is the highest rated racing game or car game, are you going to be a bit annoyed?
I wouldn't be opposed if Gran Turismo 4 is a little bit higher. People love that game. I mean, GT Sport's okay as well, but it's not going to be higher than GT4.
There'll probably be a Forza game up there as well. Maybe a Burnout, but only maybe.
A Need for Speed. There's a lot of games that haven't been
Most
there.
Wanted will probably be top 10. I reckon Most Wanted will be top 10, but
All right.
we'll have to wait and see.
Let's have a look. All right. Number 30 on Metacritic's top-rated user top-rated games of all time is Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. I'm happy with this being here. I'm surprised it's not higher. I wouldn't put it higher.
I wouldn't put it higher either.
Neither.
No.
I'm absolutely happy for it to be there.
Great for its time.
Yes. This game has aged like milk, I feel like, in a lot of ways.
It has, although it was the first Grand Theft Auto game where like I actually cared about the story and the characters. Like I played through 3 and I was very much just like, who am I saving? I don't remember that. I only remember I remember 2 missions from 3, which was the very first one where you're like getting off the bridge where the explosion is. And then where you have to go, like a very early mission, you have to go and pick up some dude's prostitute girlfriend from the police ball or something.
Yeah, whatever.
That's all I remember from that game.
Well
the
before
missions.
my time.
This game is, I feel like San Andreas is a great game, but it was very much one of those games where it was one of the last Rockstar was like, let's just throw a bunch of shit there and not have as much substance in it. There's a punch you can do. The map's massive, everything like that.
Cheats are good.
Yeah, but people conflate a lot of that with means good.
Yeah.
There's a lot of dead space that you're not going to do anything with.
No. I will say between this and Vice City, preferred Vice City.
A lot of people do. But
Flying
then
car
it's
cheat.
such a crazy...
Well, that was in this as well.
It's such a crazy... Yeah, cheat, cheat, bang, bang. It's such a crazy difference 4 years from this to GTA 4, which GTA 4 I think still holds up in a lot of ways.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've said that. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Number 29 on Metacritic's top-rated user games of all time, or user top-rated games of all time, is Half-Life 2. I think this should be a little bit higher, but I'm not too opposed to it.
Yeah, I would put it lower. Still like above 40, but I mean, look, I'm happy with it where it is. I'd probably put it 36, 37, but yeah, I'm happy with it there.
It's I think as time goes on, people forget about this game a lot more just because a lot more has come out and they weren't around to see how important this was a lot of time. You wouldn't have Steam if it wasn't for this game.
I remember the hype popping up around this game when it was announced. People who didn't know of the original Half-Life got caught up in the hype for this one just because of how excited everyone else was getting.
Can I play it on browser as well?
You sure can.
I did know that.
Yeah. Yeah. No, it's a great game. I still go back and play this every now and then. It still feels so solid and fluid to me. Like the Half-Life 1 and 2, it's one of those games where I feel like you can just run around, bunny hop, and you're really in control. And it feels really good movement.
Yeah, I've said stuff about the movement on it before. I'm not going to repeat it.
Yeah, because you're wrong. All right. Number 28.
We've already had Gothic 2. This was literally just like...
Gothic 2 was a number 100.
Yes.
Yeah.
And now it's 28.
That's with the expansion Night of the Raven.
Gold edition.
This is just like the Game of the Year edition for it. Like I would not be having this as like top 30. I'm happy with it where it was like all the way like top 100, sure. Top 80, yeah, maybe.
Yeah, no, this is a bit
Top
how
30,
you going.
no.
All right. Well, we'll go off that. Oh, okay, here we go. Metacritic's number 27th top-rated user game of all time is The Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time. You know what? I'm happy with this placement.
I'm very satisfied it's not
Number one. I'm honestly, this is one of the first times I haven't seen this game glazed to hell and back.
Yeah, I wouldn't put it there. I'd have it back where the other one was because it was the same thing. Look.
Talking about the DS, the 3DS one?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I'm happy with this here because it's still extremely impactful. And it's.
I'm not saying it isn't.
Yeah, and it's obviously good enough that it has meant that much for so many people, but it's glazed to hell. Like, you weren't here to talk about this. Quick little side note. Did You Know Gaming put out a video recently talking about they were going through Metacritic scores for whatever reason, and this is always number one on user rated. I mean, on the critic scores.
Yeah.
They realized because this game came out, I think, a little bit after Metacritic a couple years before Metacritic came out, the scores for this game actually aren't legit. Metacritic give a couple of sites 100 out of 100 that didn't give it that. They gave it, like for example, there was one where it was like, we played the Japanese version of this game because we weren't able to get the English as a pre-release. We like it, but we can't give it a score.
Yeah.
Because we don't fully know what the story's like. They gave that 100. They said that they gave this.
Interesting.
Yeah. There's a couple things like that. And they went through and they recalculated the score. And it went down, but only by 1 point. So it is now officially should be tied with 3 other games as the top rated game of all time. And it's like Soul Calibur 2, something else, and GTA 4.
That's a better spread than I was expecting. But
that won't get adjusted. I think there's just a lot of push for this to be the best thing ever.
do we think there's going to be like, what are the Tears of the Kingdom coming up?
Or Breath of the Wild?
Yeah.
I would 100% put Tears of the Kingdom or Breath of the Wild above Ocarina of Time. I think they're a much better game.
Yeah.
Much better game.
I'm calling 18 for either of them.
I think they'll be in the top. Yeah, maybe even top 10.
I'm thinking top 10, but anyway.
All right. Okay, number 26 on the Metacritic user top-rated games of all time is Chrono Trigger. This is the DS version, which I think I've heard people say is like the most complete way to play this game because it's from like 96 or something like that.
Yeah, it was a Super Nintendo.
Yeah, it was a late SNES game.
Actually, no, Super Nintendo and PlayStation, I think, might have been on.
Maybe
as well.
later PlayStation. I know it was definitely on SNES.
Yeah.
I'm happy for this. People say this is one of the best RPGs of all time. I've always heard amazing things about it. People don't really rate the sequel as much.
No.
Done by Akira Toriyama, the art, made by Square.
I played
Squaresoft.
through. I mean, I didn't get very far through it because I was very young when I first played it. And didn't fully understand how the combat in it worked. I eventually tried to go back and play it again. I was like, okay, I get it now, but I didn't stick with it. I really enjoyed it. I am absolutely happy with it being there.
Yeah, I think it's just had a really big impact, this game. Ben, any thoughts?
I've seen the DS cover for it many times. I think one of my cousins had it, but I never touched it.
This would be amazing to play on the Thor.
I think I know. If I'm picturing it in my head, I'm gonna have a look at it.
I might actually download this on the Thor.
Great sprite art in this.
Yes, 100%.
Really good sprite
I'm
art.
almost positive I have it in that big list of stuff that I got from Brock.
Probably do. All right. Number 25 on the Metacritic top user rated games of all time is what? Planescape Torment?
Yes.
I haven't heard Planescape in a long time.
If you played any of Icewind Dale or if you played the original 2 Baldur's Gate games, this is very, very familiar, would be very familiar to you. It uses the exact same, to my knowledge, exact same engine, uses the same D&D 3.0 rules. I think it was 3.0. It's okay. It's not, I probably wouldn't put it this high. It's a really good game. I'd probably put Baldur's Gate above it than Baldur's Gate 2. I mean, Baldur's Gate 1's probably already higher than it, but it was fine.
By Interplay as well. This just seems very high.
Yeah.
Very, very high.
Yeah.
Again, this seems like the type of game where it's a very dedicated audience.
You are not wrong.
And there's just people who just want to push it up the list.
Yep.
All right.
Which we have actively seen happening in the recording of this video.
Yeah, we'll probably see it in a second. So we're going on to the final page.
If it refreshes and Ocarina of Time's at the top, I'm going to be very disappointed.
So, okay, number 24 is StarCraft Brood War. We won't count this. It's an expansion.
That came out on almost my birthday.
Yeah. Here we go. Okay, Metacritic's number 23 top user-rated game of all time is Heroes of Might and Magic 3, The Shadow of Death.
It's an expansion.
It's an expansion as well.
Yeah.
God, they're really pushing. There's a lot of PC games like this they're pushing. Like your StarCraft, your Might and Magic, your Baldur's Gates, your stuff like that. The fans are really pushing them up.
If you had Heroes of Might and Magic 3, just base game with all expansions included, I wouldn't be putting it in the top 40. Top 100, sure.
Yep.
I'd probably go for...
All right.
Yeah.
Number 22 on Metacritic's user-rated top games of all time is Resident Evil 4. I'm not against it here. I wish it was higher, but I'm also not against it. I think this is one of the best games of all time. Yeah, I mean,
I would put it above 20.
yeah,
I'm not upset that it's at 22.
I'm not upset. This is one of those games where I'm happy where it's just from a certain point upwards on a list. I would be happy with this being number one. Like, that's how much I love this game and how good I think it is. I mean, the problem is the only thing that doesn't make it number one, I think, is that last third of the game, which isn't bad. It's just it's not as good as the rest of it.
Yes.
But yeah, number 22. I'm not against that. And it's the original GameCube version as well. All right. So, was that expansion or was that just the name of it?
This is Game of the Year, so I can.
Okay, yeah.
check.
So, number 21 on Metacritic's top user-rated games of all time is Warcraft 3: Reign of Chaos. I know Warcraft 3 is supposed to be the best Warcraft game, isn't it? Like, a lot of people say that.
It's definitely what they say. I mean, it's what the Dota came out of as well.
Yes. Yeah.
Which I definitely played way more Dota than I did Warcraft.
I didn't know you were a Dota guy.
I honestly was thinking the exact same thing.
It was mainly just because it was an easy game to get and play at LAN parties. But I enjoyed,
original Dota, like Defense of
Yes.
the Agents, not Dota 2.
No,
Yeah.
not Dota 2 at all. I
Yeah.
tried that once, uninstalled it within like 20 minutes.
Okay, yeah. I mean, I know this is very influential and people really like this game, so I'm not going to be against it. This was a cover art I saw everywhere.
Oh, yeah.
Same with the StarCraft ones.
Big posters hanging in EB and
Yep.
game way
Yep.
longer than they should be.
Yes. Oh, these are the type of thing you'll be there for years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Well, I'm happy with
I'm
that.
happy with it.
Oh.
Expand. Okay. Number 20 is Age of Empires 2 expansion. We've had Age of Empires 2 on here a couple times. Okay. So number 19 on the Metacritic's top user-rated games of all time is Pokemon Soul Silver. I don't know if I agree with this just because Heart Gold was like 10 slots below it.
I'd probably put them together.
Together, if this was the only Pokemon game on this list, I'd be happy with 19.
But
I wouldn't be surprised if
where
some-
Heart Gold was.
Yeah, I mean, it's Pokemon though.
It is. If you were going to put a Pokemon game, this is not what I'd choose as my top Pokemon game.
I'd count
It's a
this
good Pokemon game.
I'd put this as a good spot for Pokemon on this list
Yeah,
in general.
I would
if we're
agree with that.
counting
Yeah,
all
sure.
Pokemon.
I would also, you know what? I would also put this as probably one of the best representations of Pokemon. If you were going to give someone one game that represented Pokemon, this game's probably one of the better ones. It's not my favorite generation, but this is when the games were still really good. It was on the DS when they had, I think all the DS games were good.
Yeah.
Like the normal
Yeah.
DS, not 3DS. Not saying the 3DS games are shit,
See,
but
I had more fun with X and Y, but yeah, whatever.
there's a lot of problems with X and Y though as well. But I think it's probably the best representation of just everything, I guess. Yeah, I'm not against it, but if there's more Pokemon, I won't be super happy. Okay. Number 18 on Metacritic's top user-rated games of all time is Metal Gear Solid 3 Subsistence. This is just like the everything pack of it. Yeah, I think MGS3 should be a little bit higher, but I'm also not against it. I'm pretty happy with that.
So did it have online multiplayer?
Yeah, it did. That's what
Interesting.
Metal Gear Online came from. It was in, I don't think it's in the original version. I think it was in Subsistence. Yeah, so did Metal Gear Solid 4. It had an online. And I believe there's still a fairly big audience that
Wow,
they play
okay.
this, like got Discord servers and they've got private servers on PS3 or on PC or something and still get together and play.
So other than like the addition of online multiplayer, what else was added for Subsistence?
The big thing for Subsistence was they gave you a third-person camera.
Yeah, okay, that's a
In MGS3 originally was still like fixed cameras, moving camera type of deal, sort of like MGS2. And then they added third-person camera, which is like the default way to play that game now. Like it was almost like it was designed for that as well, which is weird. Like I only ever play this game third person. I like the fixed cameras. I played MGS2 like that, play Metal Gear Solid 1, because I mean that's the only way to play them and there's no problem with that. The third person camera is so much better in this. Yeah. And it's
I feel like
done.
it has to be with like a stealth game like that.
You'd be surprised.
Yeah.
You'd be surprised. I think it's just the level design was, I don't know It's almost like they had that at the forefront, like they were going to do that eventually to design the levels. If not, it was just they designed them in such a way that just happened to work great for both.
Yeah, okay.
All right, well, I'm happy with that. Number 17 on Metacritic's top user-rated games of all time is Xenoblade Chronicles 2. I don't agree with this at all.
Nope.
Isn't this the least liked Xenoblade game?
This is also, I mean, if it's the Nintendo Switch 2 edition, I don't know what they changed between it and the original Switch edition.
I had the original version.
It also came out like
26, yeah. Okay, so this is the Switch 2
like 9 days ago.
Yeah,
10 days ago.
This came out originally, like 8 years ago?
I do not agree with this being in the top 100 at all.
No. A lot of people say they love the first game, they love the third game, they love X, but this was the one where it's not bad, but it doesn't hold a candle to the rest
X
of them.
I would put in, maybe in the top 100. The original, I mean, it was cool. It was like an awesome game for the Wii, but it's probably not in my top 100. This definitely is not in my top 100. It was fun to play. The voice acting was atrocious.
Yeah. No, it's a very strange one. All right, well, I don't agree with that at all. That shouldn't even be close. All right.
Oh.
Okay.
Expansion.
16 is a bloody Witcher expansion, and
a very good expansion.
Is that the big one? I thought this was the small one.
Is the other one Blood and Wine?
Blood and Wine. That was
Blood
the good
and
one.
Wine's the big one. This was a very good one as well because it fleshed out one of the sort of more mysterious characters in the Witcher, in the game universe at least.
Okay, that's enough.
I liked it, but yeah, it shouldn't be there by itself.
Okay. Number 15 on Metacritic's top user-rated games of all time is Last of Us Remastered.
I'm okay with this being here. I mean, the PS3 version was also fine. This was the first of many remasters.
Yeah, they've remastered this game twice.
Yeah, and they've had, 2-generation upgrades for it as well.
This is, I think, the best way to probably play this game.
Yeah, it's very, very good. I mean, the PS5 version's fine as well. They add more things to it, but they didn't need it.
That did not need to exist. They said, I remember in some early things, I said they changed up the combat and they changed a few things, and it was like, either they extremely exaggerated or they just straight up lied, because that was not the case.
Still no Last of Us multiplayer though.
Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah, it was fun.
The Last of Us multiplayer was not tacked on. It was good, and no one played it, so they just dropped it.
Same with the Uncharted multiplayer.
Yep.
Yeah.
Same with the Max Payne 3 multiplayer. There's a bunch of good multiplayers.
Between the Uncharted and the Last of Us one, they're almost identical.
Yeah,
like
a lot of ways.
Very similar.
Third person action multiplayer always fails.
Yeah.
And the only thing that I think somewhat was successful was Gears.
Yes.
And that Gears of War open beta for E-Days going on at the moment. People are loving it.
Is it pre-order only?
I'm not too sure. I just know that it's on at the moment. I keep seeing clips on Twitter.
I keep seeing Nick Merckx talk about it on every Instagram ad I get.
All right, yeah, I'm happy with this here. This was,
yeah,
this is a game that's got so many people into gaming that weren't into gaming.
I'd be very disappointed if part 2's any higher.
No, part 2 shouldn't be on there.
Yeah.
The gameplay's great, but the story was
this is user. Yeah, no, this will be fine.
Won't be.
Oh,
next to it, number 14 is the original Last of Us. No, it's one
PS4.
or the other.
We'll go PS4.
PS4 one's better. Yep. Silent Hill 2 is now here.
Restless Dreams. That other one didn't have that subtitle.
I think.
Was this a remaster for the Xbox or an update for the Xbox?
This is the same year. The
same date.
Okay, so it's the same game.
Yeah, but it's weird. Why is I don't know. Is this, unless it's like they've put that date, but it's actually sort of like a subsistence where they've added a few things. I've only ever played original Silent Hill 2. I don't know what the different.
Restless Dreams. That game.
It's a big jump up on the list as well.
It's a very big jump, yeah. See, this is kind of where I was expecting like actual Silent Hill 2 to be.
Yeah, same.
No, I typed in Restless Dreams and it came up with the same thing. So unless it's named something different in another country, and that's what this is here for.
Yeah, it's just called Silent Hill 2 and it's got all that there. So I don't know.
If you know anything, viewers, let us know in the comments.
Yeah. Silent Hill 2, number 13th, top user-rated game of all time. I'm not against that.
Yeah.
There is enough clunkiness in this game where I'm happy for it to
drop a couple of points lower, but
drop down. But it's still a great game, yeah.
The extended version of this game was published for Xbox in North America on the 18th of December 2001. Japan, blah, blah, blah. Each region had a different subtitle for the game. Poem of the Last Moment in Japan, Restless Dreams in North America, and Inner Fears in Europe. So it's the extended version of the game.
Okay, so this is just the most complete package of it. I agree with that being there. Yep. Okay. That's fine with that. Yeah. All right. Number 12 on Metacritic's top user-rated games of all time is Metal Gear Solid. I'm happy with that. I sort of wish 3 was maybe higher than Metal Gear. Metal Gear Solid 1 is amazing, but I think 3 is just... It's not my favorite one, but I think it's the most complete package and it's the easiest to jump in at. But I mean...
Is that the one you've got over there?
What?
Is that the one you've got over there?
This
Metal
game?
Gear? Yeah.
Yeah, I've got the original Metal Gear Solid behind me. Yeah. Actually, let me get it.
That has to show it off again.
Hey, I got it signed for a reason.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Original Metal Gear Solid. I reckon this game does deserve... You know what? I'm going to say 12. I do think it's probably worth the best thing. It's the thing that really launched this series for most people.
Yeah.
So few people played the... What was the one that came before it? Like there was a NES only or something?
No, it was Metal Gear. Then they had Metal Gear 2, but that was only on the MSX, so that didn't come to North America. They had Metal Gear Snake's Revenge, which was basically like a Contra clone, and that was made by Konami. That's what came out, and Kojima was talked to a guy who was developing it on a train or something, and he's like, "Hey, you should actually make Metal Gear 2 because we're making this shit version." So that's what made him make Metal Gear 2. And then when they jumped on the PlayStation at 3D, that's when he was like, "Yeah, let's do this." And he'd been referencing Metal Gear in Police Noughts and Snatcher, which were between that. So he obviously still wanted to do stuff with it. Yeah, I'm happy with that at number 12. Fucking hell. Okay, Metacritic's, is this an expansion?
This is 3. I think we've had 3 already.
We did.
Why the fuck do people love Heroes of Might and Magic so much?
Because they probably tried original Might and Magic and were like, oh, this is too clunky.
But no, this
is like the 6th Might and Magic we've had on this list.
I know. I would, yeah.
Just
the other
skip
one
it.
must have been the expansion. I'd put this back where the expansion was.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is an expansion.
That is the expansion.
Okay, well, number 10's a Warcraft 3 expansion. Like, this list is a bit... How you going? Okay, here we go, man. Okay. Number 9 on Metacritic's top user-rated games of all time is Gran Turismo 4.
Yep.
I am not a Gran Turismo fan at all. I agree with this. This game was everywhere.
This game was everywhere.
Everyone had it.
The things they did for the engine and just like how it looked for a game.
Still looks amazing.
Yeah, I played that a fair bit on the Thor.
I'm not a racing fan. I never played this game. I'd put something else here, but if you're going to put a racing game,
I think
sure.
This is the racing game for the time that's not an arcade racer. This is the real driving simulator.
Yeah. All right.
I'm happy with that being there. If
Good
that's the
number
last
9.
car game, I'm fine, but I don't think it will be.
Okay. Number 8 on Metacritic's top user-rated games of all time is The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask. I'm surprised that this is much higher than Ocarina of Time, unless there's a fucking weird version of Ocarina of Time that pops up.
Do like that cover art though.
Yeah, it's a bit silly. Was that Epona?
Yeah.
You're looking a bit silly.
Silly goofy.
Yeah, this game at the time, a lot of people shit on it because they didn't like the time system, and a lot of people still don't. But as time's gone on, people really started to appreciate it a lot more and really like it. It's crazy to think this came out less than a year before Wind Waker. Wasn't it Wind Waker 2001?
I think so.
That's crazy because they look so drastically different.
I got Wind Waker the same day that I got my GameCube.
Yeah.
Apparently Wind Waker's a band. Keep going. I'm just trying to look for
I mean, pass me the thing. It'll say on the back of the
Wind Waker was 2002.
2002.
Okay. Yeah.
Close enough.
Oh, 2 years. Yeah,
Still
like
2 years.
A
That's
massive,
still a massive jump in quality.
Yes. I'm not a fan of this game. I would not have it in my top 100.
Yep.
I've played both the original. I also played the 3DS remake.
Yep.
3DS remake definitely plays better. Still not enough for me to really like this game. I'm one of those people that hates a time management system in games.
Yeah.
I prefer to be able to
Not
take...
a Dead Rising fan.
No, I was not. I did not understand why some of my friends like adored that game. I was just like, but you can't explore where you want to explore. I was like, oh, but that's part of the fun. I was like, not for me. Yeah,
You're big on fun.
I am big on fun. I like having fun.
He's big.
This is fuck you.
I set it up and he just absolutely knocked it down.
I wouldn't choose this in my top 100 at all.
Yeah, I mean, like it's not my thing, but I know a lot of people like it.
Very cool world. Very cool sort of threat of like the moon falling and all of that.
Skull Kid, all that shit.
I just wish that like it didn't have the real time system in it. I would have preferred it was like, hey, it's more like I understand why it's there. It's a very cool idea.
Yep.
Just not for me.
So what, the game progresses the longer you have it? How does the time management system work?
So you've basically got in game it's 3 days. I think it translates to about like I can't remember exactly, but I think it's like about 3 hours, probably less. I'm pulling that out of thin air. It could be like only an hour you have. As you play, that time clicks on. Every time you get to the third day, you can do a little thing and it resets time. But all your items, all your money,
so it's a roguelike.
No. Certain things you do carry over when the time resets.
It's not like that. It's a bit of a weird one.
It's just annoying.
It's a weird
like,
concept for 2000.
It's a very weird concept. A very cool concept, but it's not one that meshed well with me.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. All right.
Number 7.
Number 7 on Metacritic's top user rated games of all time is Resident Evil Requiem. I do not agree with this at all. I love this game. I think it's a great, amazing game. I've played it like
recency bias?
9 times. 100% recency bias.
Would you put it top 100?
That's a good question.
I enjoyed it more than Resident Evil 7 and 8. Personally, I liked it just because it had a bit. I liked the Leon sections.
I'm honestly very surprised that we didn't see Resident Evil 8, unless it's higher than this.
No, not 8. 7. You're probably thinking of 8. Didn't get people.
Village.
People like 7 way more than Village.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
She was 7, but 7 Byte has it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that was the one with in Louisiana.
Yes.
The one that reinvented the series. Yeah.
I think that's the one I played in VR.
Yes, it's also in VR.
That made me so sick.
Yeah. No, this shouldn't be 7. Like, I don't know what that.
Do you think this is a lot higher because people who are obsessed with like the Leon edits and watching the Resident Evil replays that watched the gameplay or played it and then were like, we're going to review?
Yeah, I'm sort of with you. I feel like, Resident Evil Requiem, it's an amazing game. I would have rated it 9 out of 10.
Yeah.
Or 8.5 or whatever. I think I forgot what I rated it, but I think there's a lot of people who pushed it and liked the Leon Thirst Trap edits, and this is their hyperfixation.
I think I know more people who have watched the playthrough of this game than who have actually played it.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that's it for all Resident Evil games.
Standard. Resident Evil has become like I hate the term, but it's become like a LARP simulator game.
Yeah.
Like people love to act like they're a fan sort of it. I don't know. There's times where you don't have access to be able to play stuff, and that's fine. But there's times that people would almost like they don't want to engage in it enough.
It's like people they love Resident Evil 4, but it's like you can literally play that on anything, and you still haven't
can play
played
it on your phone.
Yeah.
If you got an iPhone,
Like, we hate the term, but like, do you feel like the tourist sort of word is like fitting for this?
I think LARPing fits it a lot better than.
No, I think there is also. What I'm seeing is we got called tourists for a few of our Halo comments last week, which is ridiculous. So idiotic. I think they're in the term LARP and tourist. I hate them, but I understand the use of them and why people do it. And yes, I think there is no fandom is full of it. Mm-hmm. And there's a lot of people who are going ballistic about the movie, especially with it.
The movie looks okay.
I am really looking forward to it. I'm a massive Resident Evil fan. It breaks a ton of lore shit, but you know what? That's fine because they're trying to make a movie that is more like the feeling of playing those games and finding
I'm
everything.
Because
a concept they've never done with the movies.
I did see that the director was like, if you want the same story, go play the game.
Go play the game.
You don't need to rehash it
fine.
for the 45th time.
Because you know what? You're going to have people like going off their head that, oh, the game isn't exactly, or this movie's not exactly like the game, what the fuck, blah, blah, blah. But then if it was, there's going to have more people coming into their fandom and they're all gatekeepy fans and they're going to get angry that there's more people excited about it.
Yeah.
You're not going to win either way. I hope the movie's great. It looks good so far. I guess we'll see.
We've had a good run of movies this year.
We have, but we'll talk about that a different time.
Yeah.
Number 7, Resident Evil 7. Resident Evil Requiem does not deserve 7. I love this game. It does not deserve this.
Can't wait for the next expansion.
Okay. Number 6 on Metacritic's top user rated games of all time is Splatoon Raiders. This is recency bias. This game came out 2 or 3 weeks ago.
Apparently it's good.
I haven't heard a single person talk about it. Haven't heard it's bad, but
I didn't know they made another one.
It's also single player only.
Interesting.
I thought this game was only single player.
I believe it has drop in, drop out, or drop in co-op. I think
it's not multiplayer. That's what I'm saying.
I mean, that's multiplayer.
You know what I mean?
It's not a competitive.
Splatoon has always been competitive multiplayer, so it's weird that they've done this. I think I'm surprised they did do this.
I'm very happy
earlier.
that they did a single player version because I tried to get into the older Splatoon games. I'm not a big PvP, like that sort of style of PvP fan.
Yep.
So I'm happy they did a single player, but yeah, 100% this is recency bias.
This is not. No, I don't think any of the Splatoon games deserve to be the top 100.
No.
9.3 is crazy.
Yeah. It'll be. It's one of those games that flew under the radar, so people are just hyping it up over the moon, probably.
Yeah.
The only people who would be playing this game are fans of this game. They're the people who bought it.
Yeah.
That's usually how franchises work.
Okay, what I mean
I know,
is...
I know exactly what you mean.
It doesn't have mass appeal to most people. Yeah, no, I fully get you.
The people who walked in and saw this on the shelf were people who walked in looking for this.
Yep.
It's not one that they'd be like, oh, that might be good for my kid. No, you're walking in looking for this.
Okay.
Cool.
Number 5 is just
Expansion.
a Witcher expansion. Okay, number 4, Metacritic top user rated games of all time is Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater. We already had this on the list earlier as the subsistence version, like at 19 or something. I'm happy with this being here at 4, but it should have been the subsistence version.
I do like that cover more than Subsistence.
Yes, yeah, I see they have a few different covers. I do like that one. There's a bunch of different ones.
See, I didn't mind the subsistence cover.
Yeah, I like the subsistence cover because it's the Yuji Sankara art, which is what that back bit of art is, like the head face there. I think this is just, I mean, these games are just getting overhyped by fans who are, there's a lot of LARPing tourists. Like I said, I don't really like those terms, but there's a lot of that in the Metal Gear fandom. It just lends itself to that.
I think it also lends itself to that because it's very hard to go back and play all those games. So it's all just...
Not really. They're everywhere. The new versions are everywhere.
He means like in terms of people who... Not the accessibility.
You mean the gameplay?
In terms
yeah. I think that's people... Like, I think they're some of the easiest to play games from each generation. Like, MGS 1, it's clunky compared to newer stuff now. Way better than a lot of old stuff. Like, there's a lot of old games that's like, this just controls like shit. And MGS1 is just clunky because it didn't have like an analog stick at the time and it's designed around certain things. And like, actually, there probably was a dual shock at that point. And MGS2, I think it operates really well, just people aren't used to a fixed camera. MGS3, that plays fine.
I think you've got a little bit of bias for it, but whatever.
What, you think people are used to playing with a fixed camera?
No. But I think because you like these games so much and you have gone back and played them, you're more forgiving on it.
I think I'm very subjective when it comes to stuff and if they're shit to play or not, especially going back and playing stuff. I think this is fairly easy. Some of the controls are a little bit fucking wacky. MGS2, I feel like fairly easy. There's a couple things. It's like one of those games where you just need to play it for like an hour and then like, down pat and you can just run around and do fucking whatever. I think there's a lot of older games that are just so, their control schemes do not translate to anything. They're just not very good and it's just how it was at the time. Basically every N64 game, shoot me, they all control like shit. Yeah. The only good one, not only good one, but one of the good ones is Banjo-Kazooie and it translates so well to newer controllers. And I think it was more limited by the N64 being a piece of shit controller. People are going to hate me for that, but it's the truth, even though I've got like 4 of them behind me.
No, I'm not disagreeing with you. The 64 controller's awful.
Yeah. Let me get a third hand real quick.
Yeah.
Let me swap hands midway through and put it in
Yeah,
the middle
that's what I was
joystick.
going to say. Any control where you have to move the placement of your whole hand, no.
Yeah. I mean, I understand they're trying to figure out how to do 3D at the time, but it's not people. That's a rose-tinted glasses thing.
Yes.
Yeah. But MGS3 being number 4, I think I like that, but also it's already been on the list, so a little bit how you going. All right.
Stupid controller design.
Yep.
Oh.
Okay, here we go. Number 3, Metacritic top user-rated games of all time. Number 3 is Silent Hill 2. This has appeared on this list like 3 times already.
Yeah.
This is where I thought it would have been around here in the top 10. This might be a bit high. I don't think I'd put it quite this high.
No.
I think the
top 20, sure. Not top 10.
I think the latest one we had, which was what, 9, 11?
11.
11.
Yeah.
I think that
around
was
there.
a good
Yeah.
spot.
And again, I think this has a lot of, again, I keep saying it, don't really like the terms tourist and LARPing. This is definitely a game. This is hard to go back and play.
Yeah.
This does not control very well
No.
for most people. And I understand it, but there is so many people who are so into, it's creepy, scary, kooky lore.
Yeah, see, I'll go back and try and play it again for the vibe, but even I'll get to a point where I'm just like, I fucking
this
can't.
controls like shit.
I can't keep doing this. Yeah.
So that's why there's probably a billion versions of this game getting pushed up the list.
I get that, this is about the list itself. This is a well-known website. How have they let 4 of the same game slide through on the user list? I know it's probably just all automated and filtered.
It's because it's technically different categories, and it's people who, for example, this would be the general population of people pushing this game up. This would be also your tourists, your LARPers, everything like that. And then your super fans would be the ones who are like, we're pushing up this version because this is the most complete one.
Well, the other one, the extended one that was on Xbox is the North American version, and then there was also the other one with the Japanese title.
Yeah.
It's also because, I don't know when they stopped doing it, but a lot of the time when you were like developing a game for a different console, you'd have different actual, not just developers, but like different companies would be handing the different console. Like
ports.
Mega Drive did it all the time. SNES did it all the time. Like you go and play Jurassic Park on SNES, it is a completely different game to Jurassic Park on
that is
Mega
different.
Drive.
That's different developers. That's not porting.
Yeah, it's the same title, but it's like completely different games because different developers developed it.
They were just like, hey, this is the parent company would be like, we have the Jurassic Park thing. You go to this version, you go to this, and that would be completely different.
Yeah, there were still a lot of games where it's like, hey, like Aero the
Similar.
Acrobat, for example, is the exact same on to my knowledge, is the exact same on SNES, Mega Drive, and whatever the fuck else it came out on the time.
I think that was on GBA as well, eventually, or Game Boy.
Game Boy Advance it was on, but that was well after.
Yeah. But yeah, it's. Yeah, and then this would have just been. They were all done by Konami, I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
I don't know. I just think that this list needs to have some way of. Yes, they're all technically
user rated.
same.
What we do when we get to 1, we'll refresh a few times and see if that bounces around.
Sure, we can do that.
All right.
I did know this was on there.
So number 2, Metacritic top user rated game of all time is Disney's Cory in the House on the DS. This is an old school meme.
Yeah. He's not a good person these days, is he?
I don't know. Is there more lore about Cory?
I'm sure it's him, unless I'm thinking of the.
This is an old school meme. This was like 2010. This was a thing. Even earlier. Wasn't this like a 4chan thing, like pushing Cory in the House?
No, you're looking at the wrong person for that.
I don't know. Just like old.
I've been on 4chan, but I did not engage with.
This was a long time ago that Cory in the House stuff hit. This is just a meme. And I think it's only getting perpetuated by people who are seeing it up on this list and pushing it up.
Yeah,
I'm looking
people
at it
who are
here.
not part of the original gag, yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like, game from 2008 is getting close to the number 1 spot on Metacritic. I know what the number 1 game is. If it's going to be accurate, it's a different story. Let me have a look.
I will say I have seen this on here before.
I love
and
how
it wasn't.
that's the title. Game from 2008, getting close to number.
It's a Reddit thing on Know the Onion, but
all the games in the top 10 are all ones from like pre-2010. Like, because I mean,
Splatoon.
Sorry, yes, you are correct. And
I think there's a couple of things.
and
that aren't,
Resident, but like we said, they're recency bias. They shouldn't be there anyway.
Ben,
I'm not going to mention what he did.
he did something bad.
Yeah, it's not good.
Do you want to just show me, like, real quick?
Is it getting worse as you scroll through?
It's
Okay.
questionable.
Oh, okay. Oh. He did a maybe a Michael Jackson but digitally. Allegations. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know.
All right, let's see what number
That's
one
enough
is.
about that.
All right.
No one's getting through 2 hours and 35 minutes, bro.
Number 1 Metacritic user rated game of all time is Clair Obscur 33, Expedition 33. I've played this game. I like this game. This is recency bias. This is people who overhype this game. This game is amazing. Don't get me wrong. I think it has a debate as being one of the best games of all time. I think this is overhyped.
Yeah, I agree.
It's
I played
amazing.
the game, but I think the hype around a indie studio bringing out a game at this scale,
Indie. Yeah.
yeah, I think they're like it has to top everything, and it did for the most of it.
Yeah, it's great. Don't get me wrong. I love this game. I think it deserves a lot of the praise that it gets.
I would have loved to see what they could have do with more funding, but
Yeah. Oh, they will definitely be doing something from here.
Yeah.
Haven't they already gone down and made changes and stuff with updates based on the AI things, the assets or whatever it was?
I need to go
There was
back.
placeholder stuff that that's what the last 3 companies that have said.
I need to
that
go
have
back
caught
and
that.
properly
No, it's placeholders.
start playing this again. I think this is just such a great game that came out of nowhere, and it made people go like, "Oh, yeah, we need to get this up to 1." And this is definitely the type of game where you're gonna have your people who are, without sounding insulting, but like no lifing, I'm gonna try and push it up to every single list because it's my favorite thing. Blah blah blah. Like for example, I'll tell you great games that aren't on here. Didn't see any Souls like.
No.
Zach would be crying.
Yeah.
Like I think Elden Ring deserves a top 15 debate.
Was Bloodborne on the list?
Bloodborne,
Bloodborne, no,
was on the list.
Bloodborne
That was the
expansion.
DLC expansion, yeah.
Well, look,
It's probably a complete edition.
I'm happy to swap it out with the just actual Bloodborne game rather than the expansion. I'm happy for Bloodborne to be on the top 100.
Yeah,
I do think that there's other games that did
A
that
lot
sort
of-
of style of game better, and that Bloodborne is very much a, hey, we want this game because we have fond memories of it, and so we're going to push it up. It's, as you were saying, it's people just no lifing it, just like, hey, we want our game to be there.
Like, for example, Clair Obscur is 9.5, and the next closest thing that's a legit score is 9.3. Like, that's a big jump because there was a lot of stuff on here where it was like 20, 30 games all being the exact same score.
Yeah.
Like, that's such a big jump between the two. It's
What
obviously
was number 4? Number 4, what was its
MGS,
score?
it was 9.3 as well. They're all
three,
they're all
three,
9.3 for ages. 9.2, yeah. It gets a 9.3 at number 7. Yeah, Clair Obscur, I don't think it deserves number 1. It deserves one of the greatest games of all time
Top
argument.
50, would you say?
Yeah, I would say top 50. I think there's a lot in there, 100%.
Quite a few games that
You know,
aren't.
25. I would.
Yeah.
Not number 1.
Yeah, there's a lot of even genres of games that weren't on this list.
I didn't see a single fighting game,
No.
No. Oh,
which,
Smash was right at the start.
true.
Yeah.
Sorry, you are absolutely correct.
But no traditional like Mortal Kombat.
No
Street
Soul
Fighter,
Calibur, no,
Soul
yeah.
Calibur. Soul Calibur's number 2 on the critics one.
Yeah. Arkham City.
No Batman. Yeah.
No, but I mean,
This.
Was there any superhero games on there?
no. Soul Calibur would have been the only ish. Like, I mean, they've got all the characters and all that sort
I
of
mean,
shit in
that's
This,
not a superhero game.
Just quickly go back to
I'm
this.
aware of that.
I think the reason people really push games like this up is because it's such a narrative game and you spend so much time with it. They get so attached and they want to try and push it as the best thing in the world, and that's why it's up here. We've sort of said that already, but again, well,
Refresh it a few
let's
times.
refresh and see if anything changes. Let's do just the top 10.
I think Corey in the House and Clair Obscur are probably going to stay pretty.
I have a feeling the top 8 are going to stay the exact same.
Oh, no. Corey in the House is now.
Corona House is
wow,
now
okay.
6. Clair Obscur is now 1.
I
Silent
think
Hills
it must
2.
just shuffle the same point answers around. Like, if they're all 9 points.
Surely not, because the main site would do that as well. I wouldn't be surprised if it goes off random reviews.
Could it also do, like, maybe it's not changing the points, but if it's
changing
how
the
many,
order of them.
how many reviews it has?
Well, click open Silent Hill 2 in a separate tab rather than. And then we'll do The Witcher
Although-
3 as well.
I was going to say, if it's how many reviews it has, then Ocarina of Time would definitely be higher up in that list.
Yeah, but it would have a lot of ones that
There's a lot of
saying
ads.
aren't
So there's
good.
2,607.
Let's give it a refresh in a sec.
Now go back to the Metacritic
list.
one.
Yeah, and let's see if that's...
Then go to Witcher 3 and see how many votes that's got. What was it 2607?
Yeah.
Let's have a quick squizzy. No. 6,459.
I don't get how this is.
Yeah, I don't either. I don't understand. Well, it would be reviewing off how good they've given the score, not the actual amount of reviews.
I mean, that makes no sense.
This is a very strange list. I thought this list would be...
The website's fucking jank as shit as well.
Yeah, it is. Oh, there's so many fucking ads on it. One thing I will say, we've gone through this 100 list. In case you forgot it, we're going to go through the whole thing again real quick. But
Might and Magic is by far the best.
Might and Magic is the best game ever, apparently. There's probably games that are on this 100 that we've missed because the shuffling
Yes.
has just shuffled games that were up back and forth when we switched pages or whatever. But this is
questionable.
It's questionable. There's some things I really agree with, and some things are just like, what the fuck?
Having a top 100 reviewed game list of all time, and then having expansions in there as well is not. This is the whole issue with Shadow of the Erdtree when it was nominated for Game of the Year. It's like, it's not a game. You need to buy pre-existing games to play.
To get it, yeah.
Doesn't make sense, and you shouldn't be having that in a list.
Well, let's just quickly compare.
Tony Hawk? Oh, no, this is the critics one.
Yeah, this is the critic one. We'll just quickly go over the 25, like top 25 games that weren't on that list at all. Mass Effect 2 wasn't in the top 100 for user games. Tekken 3 wasn't. The Orange Box wasn't. That's a bit of a, I don't know if I count that. Uncharted 2 wasn't. Bioshock wasn't. GoldenEye wasn't. NFL 2K21.
No Halo.
There was no Halos at all.
No Halo. Odyssey wasn't on there.
There was no Super Mario Odyssey.
GTA 5?
GTA 5 wasn't.
That's
GTA 3 wasn't. 5's there.
Oh, 5's. Sorry, I wasn't looking across.
No Tony Hawk. No Perfect Dark. I think that is very high for this list, though.
Breath of the Wild.
No Breath of the Wild.
No.
No GTA 4. No, there's Galaxy 2. Super Mario Galaxy 2, and then no Soul Calibur. Fucking hell, I'm having a stroke. But that's majority of that list, isn't there? That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's very,
Like, I mean, no, we're going back a bit further.
Skyrim.
No Skyrim. No Elden Ring. No, that's original Gran Turismo.
I mean, it's still good, but
Portal.
I was thinking of Portal.
Little Big Planet.
I wouldn't count Little Big Planet. No Halo 2. Link to the Past. Madden NFL, blah, blah, blah. Hades 2. Fuck, that game's gone up pretty quick.
I mean, it came out a year ago. It's not that quick.
It's like number 48 best game of all time.
Critic review.
That's what we're saying.
People loved it. I wouldn't count that as... Anyway, keep going.
Fuck you.
God of War 56 also.
Yeah, I mean, Persona 5 was in the other one.
Pro Skater 4 at 57.
Devil May Cry. Batman.
God, yeah.
Chrono Cross. I thought people didn't like that as much. Guess I was wrong. Gears of War.
Civ.
Quake. Oblivion. COD 4. Bioshock Infinite. Metaphor. ReFantazio.
Well, I think we can safely assume that this list is cooked.
Yep. I'd agree with that.
Yeah, that user list is very cooked.
Go back to the user list now that we've given it it's not
Like a
much
second,
more than a refresh, but it's a longer time.
Yeah, a bit of a space between. Let's have a look. Clear Obscure 1. That's basically the same. Oh, let me actually just refresh it, just to be safe. No, it's staying there now. Splatoon Raiders is apparently number 5 now. Core in the House is 6. It's all over the shop, man.
I don't get it.
I don't know. I don't agree with like literally half of that list though.
No.
That just shows that people don't know what they want. And people are
wrong. No, they want Might and Magic.
They do want Heroes of Might and Magic.
Yeah, it was 7
They want
on that list.
They want Might and Magic 2 and 3 5 times.
Yep.
They just want to keep playing it. One day a week.
Oh, and Total War Rome.
Yeah,
3 times.
And they want
just straight up Total War Rome.
I'm surprised that Silent Hill 2 is
on there 4 times.
On there, 4 times.
But so spread out.
But not the remake.
Yeah, It's good, but I don't think everyone thought it was close to. It's not like a Resident Evil remake. Resident Evil 2 wasn't there on there all the remake, which I'm surprised about.
That's true.
Yeah.
Resident Evil 4 only had
the remake,
the remake and the GameCube. Didn't have was it on the PS2 got
it was, but it's identical.
After no, it was identical, but it was like what 2 years after it was on GameCube?
A year after. It was 2004, I think, on GameCube. And then it went up 2005.
Because it was part of the exclusive
3 games. Yeah.
It still shocks me that I always thought the GameCube was much earlier than 2004.
Well, that it came out.
Yeah, I know it came out before that, but like it was still active in 2004.
Yeah, no, it's 2001 to like 2005 or 6. Wasn't the Wii 2006?
Yes.
They stopped making games for the GameCube very quick though. Like,
because the Wii came out and it had the GameCube, like
you could play games
backwards
in
compatible.
it. Yeah. Well, when did Twilight Princess come out?
Came out on both.
That's what I mean.
2007.
Yeah, might have been
2008.
because it was originally planned for the GameCube and then they used it. I don't know if it was a launch title, if it was a day one launch.
I'm pretty
title.
sure it was.
Very close.
Oh no! Don't say anything.
That's funny. Close.
There we go. 2006.
Yeah. Well, we were wrong.
Yeah.
I do remember that cover art though. That was quite
Yes.
quite hectic. I feel
Yeah,
like that has almost the same amount of user reviews as Silent Hill 2.
Yeah. I don't know. Very.
And it's 8.9.
But you got to be fair. There was like 4 versions of Silent Hill 2 that was spread across saying that. So they were all combined. It was probably be around there. Well, we'll get off that. I'm sorry. That is actually a little bit lackluster, I think, for episode 100. Sorry, guys.
It's a bit disappointing. Yeah.
101 will be the...
Yeah, we'll do something crazy next week. I will say, I think nearly every time we look at a list, it lets us down in some way.
You're not wrong.
We need to vet it. We need to get someone to vet the lists and have a look.
We've got lackeys now. We can get them to do it.
I know, but we thought one of the lackeys was going to be here tonight. Shout out, Jacob. Well, again, thank you everyone for watching Save Point Podcast. We now don't want to do it anymore because how bad that list was.
We've had very bad lists more times than we've had good lists.
Yeah, I think...
Except for our list we made with the grid.
Yeah, we need to do that again.
Yeah.
People like that. People really like that. They also like Troy's bald head. Well, with that, Ben's back. Zachary will be back soon as well, so we'll have a full crew of people that we can pull from.
Mm-hmm.
We've got some ideas of things to do coming up. We're nearly at 2 years. 100, we're basically saying 2 years, but 2 years in like a month.
Yep.
So we might do something little special for that.
Because it's a week before your birthday, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, a week before his birthday, but you're going to be gone then.
I will be gone then.
Yeah,
yes.
Brock's also
thank
going to be
God.
gone for a few weeks, so he's going to have his time off.
Gone for one.
One? Yep. Okay.
One, maybe 2, but it should only be 1.
Yeah. Tom has to stay and work. Standard.
Wouldn't exist without you.
I know, right?
I'll be working too. Brock can go enjoy his holiday.
Yeah. All right. Well, is there anything else you guys want to say?
Not really. So we'll save it there.
All right. See everyone. See you. Have another 900 episodes.
Thanks for watching, Jeremy. All 3 hours of it.
Yeah. Thanks, everyone.
See us.